supplies. You're feeling me, yeah. This is just a waste of time. No one really cares. But then you came across my mind, got me out of there. So I went down to the river and swam till the panic was over. Yes, I went down to the river, washed all the heavy away. I washed all the heavy away. It's becoming ache. Pull me into common gear and take me out to the waves. 'Cause I feel like a waste of space, breathing in the air. But you hold me like I might just break, like you want me there. So I went down to the river, swam till the panic was over. Yes, I went down to the river, washed all the heavy away. Washed all the heavy
So far away from it all, can't feel my face anymore. Want someone to numb all the pain, 'cause I can't take it away. So far away from it all, can't say I've been here before. So empty, I hate it. I'm sick and I'm feeling nothing. So where do we go when we feel so alone and we can't do a thing about it? I'm faking it, I can't pretend. In my head, I'm running circles again. I'm faking it, I can't pretend. I'm spending so much time on the edge. You can see it in my face, though. You saw the mystery once again. Oh no, I know we had this conversation a year ago. So don't you know? I've been sitting at home watching the paint dry. Kinda wish you'd come over and say hi, save my life. Yeah. I'm just hoping that you try. So where do we go? We feel so alone, we can't do a thing about it. About it. I'm faking it, I can't pretend. My head, I'm running circles again. I've been spending so much time on the edge. Tired of staying up past midnight, scrolling through your good times. If only I had mine. Lazy, watching too much TV, wishing someone missed. miss me. Tired of staying up past midnight, scrolling through your good times. If only I had mine. Crazy, watching so much TV, wishing someone missed me. I'm done faking it, I can't pretend. In my head, I'm running circles again. I'm faking it, I can't pretend. I'm spending so much time on the edge. I'm faking it, I can't pretend.
kill. Double kill.
Somebody just like you. took a little longer this time to finally open the blinds. Every time I look at the sky, reminds me it's 2,000 miles between us and this eyes. The distances are worse than I thought. Is this what I want? Ooh, everything's changed without you. Even breathing feels different now that I'm on a plane heading back to LA. Ooh, everything's changed without it. Everything's changed without it. Everything's changed without it. Everything's changed without you. Thought that when I left I'd be fine, but damn, it really hurts to say goodbye. 'Cause growing up is getting tough. My vision is blurry. I'm sick of these 2,000 miles between us and this eyes. The distances are worse than I thought. Is this what I want? Ooh, everything's changed without you. Even breathing feels different now that I'm on a plane heading back to LA. Everything's changed without it. Everything's changed without it. Everything's changed without it. Everything's changed without you.
Your lips are stained with fiction. You always have your reasons, and I spell you rotten. Your hands are sealed in pockets. You fill them with your secrets. To you, I am nothing. I am. Your kiss, sweet like poison. You know you make me reckless. I'll run, but you are friction. Your touch feels like heaven. You make me hate all my sins. You are my religion. My religion. I have a million reasons to leave you, but I have a billion reasons to keep you. I have a million reasons to leave you, but I have a billion reasons to keep if you let me see through, I promise I'll keep you close. Underneath the surface, far below. Shallow breathing, scared to be known. I wanna care for you, know that you're lonely. I won't be scared of you if you can show me.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. My name is Captain James Force. This is Van Adam. Oh, it feels weird that you're not sitting next to me.
That way now.
I know, yeah. Feels weird that you're not sitting next to me anymore. But no, we are here for the EHL Spring Online season, sponsored by HyperX. Thank you very much for helping us out. Yeah, this is going to be kind of really cool. We have 2 Fridays of Swiss, and then top 8 will make a finals on the 26th of April. So, yeah, almost end of the month. Gonna be super good. We're gonna have 3 rounds today, so some teams will qualify for the finals and not even have to play next Friday. Some will be eliminated. Less teams will be eliminated because we have like 13 out of 16, so we have like a few bye things. It'll work out. But yeah, I'm excited to get this going.
Yeah, man, it's awesome to be back here like after DreamHack, because all the teams that we had there, and then sort of there's some interesting little kind of shuffles and mix-ups going on, which as I'm sure we'll see as we go through the day today. So the evening rather. We should talk about it. But yeah, it's nice to be off the back end of that tournament, and then into like our next sort of round of EHL events, which is gonna get a bit spicy.
Yeah, and of course we have a LAN at the end of May, so do jump on the Eventbrite, go check that out, buy a ticket. Spectator tickets also available for the arena, for the side tourneys. There's a Infinite FFA, there's a Halo 3 2s if you're that way inclined. So yeah, super good amount of stuff coming up. That's the end of May, so we have 2 Fridays, then a finals, an FFA, of course DreamHack is in the mix as well, of course, yesterday and tomorrow and Sunday for Atlanta Opens, and then major qualifiers next weekend. Busy. So lots and lots of Halo going on. But yeah, let's go through some teams and some map pool. I already copped a lot of it, of the map pool. Yeah, there's a few interesting team names here. No Cammy, I'm not naming us Furry Gang was a late entrant. I like that. The Kalja boys, by the way, the Finns. Great to see a Finnish team back. Kalja is actually a Finnish beer, so it's basically the beer boys, which feels appropriate. We're going to be watching Stephen Bunting Fan Club versus Space Cadets. I'm excited for that. Fries in the bag, of course. Yeah, a few really good teams. Outcast, Ashen Reese, Warlord, and Mafusi are on the Stephen Bunting Fan Club. And on Space Cadets, it is Chaos, TPN, Greeny, and Gibbs. So I can also tell you, maybe we can get Prod to bring it up, but I think it's... Oh, now I have to remember which team it is. I believe it is Fries in the Bag. Yeah, Sticker, Mose, Snipe Drone, and Shad. Shad bringing it back. So I'm excited for this. I've been told that Mose wants to bring a team to LAN as well. So yeah, this might be. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, no Cammy, I'm not naming us Furry Gang, is Suspense, Cammy, Finners, the mains. So yeah, there's a few really good teams in there. And of course, Bean City, Mighties, SLG, Bastos, Sauve. So yeah, this is gonna be pretty spicy. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, a lot of the teams that we saw from DreamHack have really shuffled up there, like King's Order, or what was, they've shuffled up a bit, and then also like Magin, etc. Some of the players moving around. But, speaking of which, here is our series. We're going to start off with CTF on Forbidden, into the old Slayer on Livefire second, Strongholds Recharge, and then if we need it, we've got the Oddball Lattice, and then finally the Slayer on Origin. So, nice little series to start off. Starting us off slow there, James, with the CTF Forbidden.
I'm already copping it about this. Don't worry. No, basically, like, yeah, we haven't changed the map pool. No one's complained. No one kind of said anything. And then as soon as you put a map pool, people wait until like 1 minute past 7 to be like, "What's this?" So yeah, we'll look at the map pool after the Swiss, and we'll see what people want. We've just been shielding everyone from vacancy. All right. That's what it is. In my head, anyway.
Yeah, I've got some PTSD from DreamHack from Vacancy, man. The 2v2 tournament. I think against TPN. I can't remember who his teammate was, but we lost 24-25 on Vacancy 2v2. So I'm not feeling it on Vacancy at the minute.
No worries. Also, I'm hearing it's Gabs, not Gibbs. So my apologies. I think we're all ready to go. If I see Warlord apparently had a sign-in issue, but he's all right. There's enough Warlords going around.
Here we go. So Forbidden, you all know it. You all hopefully love it. Long-range combat, 2 S7s. Get right in there. Going to be looking at that peek over across the street and the huts on screen now. Teams are going to be fighting for that core vision across the map to get that OS and then hopefully trap the enemy team in their base. We've seen a lot of really big players on this map over the last couple of weeks. Me and you casted a really good triple. I can't remember the player, I've even clicked it myself, but some of the stuff that we've seen on this map from players with the sniper, it's always a good shot. And as I said, that spawn trap going to be critical to get that flag across the map. So we'll see who's got it first in. We're all cold, but yeah, got plenty of the evening left to go.
Yeah, 3 BO5s tonight, peeps, is what's going to be happening. Should be noted, Warlord has signed in on a Smurf, but that's okay. Warlord, speaking of, is going to get the OS, is going to find a kill as well. Yeah, I mean, not in the map pool anymore, but also really weird that, like, people, I don't feel like really liked this map that much. But then, you know, talking to players at DreamHack and you see online and people talk about it. It's Ashen Breeze with the double. Oh, does get taken down. I thought he was going to go absolutely bananas there. 2 dead, though, is going to allow Warlord to run this flag in. I think he's just going to be able to put it in, and he will. What I was going to say is a lot of people talk about this map that they miss it. But yeah, then you actually bring it up and no one wants to play it. So it's one of those, I think people are lying to us and everyone else.
Well, the inside scoop, or not necessarily the inside scoop, but at the draft tournament that we did at Stoke the other month, I actually did a map tier list, and when we were in the bar afterwards, multiple people threw the Forbidden Square on the tier list in the bin. So I'm just going to say that much.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't disagree. So that's probably why, I can imagine that's probably why people are not super amused. But yeah, it's one of those things, like, people talk about missing it, and then, like, especially pros, I guess, like, maybe I've seen, like, a few pros talking about missing it. As Ashen Reese finds a beautiful double. He's going to try and push for the triple as well. Ooh. Does get taken out. Was that a team nade? Oh no. Warlord is going to find a second cap, though. Warlord is 1-0-0, and Mafusi is 6-0. So, yeah, they're kind of running up the score right now.
Yeah, and a lot of the blue players here, the Space Cadets, they're really getting stuck in their base. Like, Warlord just been here ready to take the push from their ramp to get that OS as well. Kind of tells you the whole story. Not to mention the fact that Mafushi has more kills than the entirety of Space Cadets added together, just because of the way that that's been going. So, realistically here, we said at the beginning, it's all about trapping the enemy team in their base, and, you know, Stephen Bunting Fan Club's done a really good job of doing that. This is probably the furthest out of their base that Space Cadets have got the entire game so far, out on both sides here, but you can just tell that the way that the Fan Club are covering the map here, as they run this final flag here, James, if they can get this through that threshold, which it looks like they're gonna. They've kind of just kept them in the base in a cage for the entire match.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is going to end 3-0, and I'm pretty sure Mafusi and Warlord are actually not going to die this entire game, which they won't. TPN ends up on Master Chief. I was really hoping he wasn't going to goose, and he actually didn't. What I was going to say, like the Finns Cami Suspense squad, they won 3-0 against the Finns, and Suspense went 0 kills, 0 deaths, 5 assists. Literally goosed the kills and deaths column and had 5 assists, so yeah, 3 minutes. I think there's a good argument that this needs to we need to take this out of the pool.
Yeah, pretty fast there. Forbidden is a bit of a snowbally map, but just looking at the kills there, look at the amount of pressure that Fushi and Ash and Reese had there. 8 kills both themselves with the 4 assists as well. I mean, the scoreboard tells the story here, right? Space Cadets had a really hard time. Both snipes are on the side of the red team, locked in their own base. We saw Warlock get the OS and just run at them because how the setup had gone through. Forbidden's just one of those maps, and getting out of that spawn trap in your back base can be really difficult, trying to find that time, and they just didn't have time to do it. I mean, the number one way to do it is you got to find a direction and push together, but they were just split spawning the entire time.
Yep. Now we're moving on to a live fire Slayer. I think the thing about it is like finding a good for map pool. It's like finding a good like mix between the current HCS map pool, which I think is like quite restrictive. Like why are you taking away Recharge King of the Hill? Like why are you taking away like Ladder Strongholds? Like 2 stronghold maps just like feels bad. And then, you know, putting in maps that people obviously don't want to play either, so yeah, we'll work it out. But yeah, like I said, like no one complains until like, even though it's on the site, and then as soon as you do a map pool, everyone's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Ash and Reese with the snipe. 7 bullets. He's gonna go into the tower, does spot Gabs in nest. You can see actually Warlord pushing up as well. Outcast there. You can see Space Cadets all moving as a team. Outcast's going to get a 5. Body shot as well from Ash and Reef. Mafusi's going to clean that up. Oh my god, that was a hit as well. Jeez, a 4 dead for Space Cadets briefly, but jeez, that was good Overwatch right there. Sheesh.
I really enjoyed how both teams were having the respect to figure out. There was a bit of caution that we didn't see in the Forbidden map there, where both teams were kind of trying to figure out what was going on, and then the pick on TPN basically caused the entirety of the red team to just collapse onto Space Cadets there, and that's how we've ended up in this scenario here. Holding C's, obviously the play here on live fire, really good power position, allows you to CB, but leaves you open and vulnerable, so you end up getting traded out like that. I think he had 2 shots left in there, but that's going to shut down the Overwatch that you were talking about there. 2 down for Space Cadets.
Ooh, nice shot.
But it looks like they've got the tower here for the first time this game.
Yeah, good one from Gabs as well. Snipe now lost, but Ash and Reese in the nest should be taken out. Beautiful double kill from Gabs as well. And now they've put the Stephen Bunting fan club into a little bit of a blender. For those that don't know, by the way, just in case you don't watch darts, Stephen Bunting is a British darts player, just in case you're a little lost about who that is. That's an incredible walk-on as well.
The law.
We need more walk-ons in Halo. Like, we need like music and, you know, all that kind of cool stuff. Outcast gonna go down. Mafusi, oh my god, gets pipped as well. The double kill killing spree for Gabs. 14 to 12, and Space Cadets, they're not going to go away in this game as easy as they went away in the CTF.
Absolutely not. The control between both teams here tells such a different story to the first game. Space Cadets really doing a good job of holding the line against Stephen Bunting and Fan Club here, not overcommitting, checking out what they got, getting their picks. 2 for 3 there means that the lead isn't going to go by that much. Camo for the likes of Mafushi as well, so probably see the game slow down even further here. Sniper coming up in 15. So they really want to keep that camo eyes though. Someone's seen him across the map there, so they know he's there. And they're trying to get a flank on the back here.
Yeah, Mafusi, it's going to try and run in 6 seconds till the snipe as well, and camo snipe is just a nasty combo. Doesn't want to drop down. TPN does find Ash and Reese though. Chaos going to get taken down. Snipe should be picked up by Mafusi as well. Still only 3 kills in the favor of the Stephen Bunting fan club, but Mafusi, oh, he actually gets away. Oh my god, he doesn't even get the kill, but he gets traded. Oh, that feels like a massive waste. Now they don't even have the snipe either. TPN, he's surely dead here. So at least Warlord reclaims the snipe and it will be a 4-kill lead, but oh, jeez, that was, yeah, not the way Mafusi wanted that one to go. Oh.
No. Nice scoreline on Space Cadets, though. The 5.
5 by 5.
Yeah. But there is just a feeling of tension between the teams here. I keep saying it, but the pace of gameplay here is so much slower. Space Cadets are doing what they can to show some respect, but Warlord is going to disrespect you with the snipe when he's got it. Getting traded out there, so just the pacing here is working, but they just can't find the trades that they need, and they need to get that S7 because we've seen Stephen Bunting fan club with that on the tower twice now.
Fusi, oh my god, gets absolutely nailed. 3 dead for the Stephen Bunting fan club. Make it 4 dead. This TPN finds a double kill with Ash and Reese, and the Space Cadets are just not going away. Don't forget, guys, it is BO5, so you know, even if the Stephen Bunting fan club win this, it will not be over. But how important, you know, we talk about, you know, it's important to win games, but how important is it for the Space Cadets to at least win this one?
Tiny up's a good way to start, though. 1 point between them right now. Getting the Slayer here. This shows a big shift in the way that maps play. You know, Forbidden, big map, long reach, big setups. Slayer on live fire, not so much. Spawn's moving around, jumping around here. Sidekick coming in clutch for Ash and Reese as well. But the way this map plays is different to Forbidden. It's telling a different story in terms of momentum between the teams. Space Cadets doing a much better job of trading out, keeping ties on the red team here. As camo comes up, this is a very pivotal moment. If Space Cadets can get this camo, they might be able to edge that lead out, and they get the nade on the Fushi. They're pushing for the camo.
Yeah, and now Gabs, oh, there's not even a trade there. Chaos does find the trade back though. Warlord is going to get this camo. Finds Chaos, but does reveal himself. Now TPN's going to chow. He's going to get taken down. A beautiful bait and switch. Mafusi. Actually, Warlord gets taken down by a nade, and now it's 3 dead for the Stephen Bunting fan club. So 4 kills ahead. Only 8 kills to go. A snipe coming up as well, and that is not where you want to be if you're greeny, with 4 players looking at you.
This final snipe may dictate the game. Space Cadets need to get that space. They've got a pick on Warlord now. It's 4v3 on the map. Chaos pushing up is the right play here to have space to get the snipe. He's got away, but he almost trades Greeny for it, who manages to stay alive here. So they tried to get away with the snipe, but you see on the kill feed there, they've not quite got away with that. So they knew how important it was, and it looks like now with Mafushi, and they've got 45 points, James, this is starting to look a little dire. They really need something special.
Yeah, that they do. 45 to 40. Just trying to work out, you know, if you're Chaos, where the snipe is, so you can avoid it. Gabs is going to find Outcast. This is such an important set of kills right now, especially. Oh, that was a. Oh, the remote. Oh my god! It was 4 dead as well. Stephen Bunting fan, I was going to say, it's an incredibly important set of kills, and my god, the Space Cadets actually got almost all of them. Oh, they are going to get caught though. Maybe the repulse comes out. But now they're just trying to hunt out where they are. 3 kills to go, make it 2. Nade comes back in. Greeny does find a kill, but will get traded, and 1 more to go. Make it so. Say it ain't so. It's Stephen Bunting fan club. That was a lot. That was a hell of a lot closer, that game.
And the idea was there. You could tell that Space Cadets had the fuel in the tank to go toe-to-toe at certain points, but it was that map control, the tower control, and how many kills that Stephen Bunting fan club got on that tower with that snipe when they had it 3 times. That is what gave them the game there, just having that pressure across all 3 lanes on the map. You can't give that to, you know, to players like Mafushi, Warlord, etc. They're just going to abuse it. And while they did get traded out, I mean, the scoreline just basically says what I was saying there. Don't give these players the snipe. Ash and Reese running around with the sidekick doing what he does as well. Just a rough time for Space Cadets.
Yeah, it was just difficult, but man, this was nice as well, right? Because I was going to say there was a There was actually a better sequence when he has it, but this was also good, like finding a kill there, and I think there was another one, yeah, here as well, finds the kill, and yeah, just like, I thought Space Cadets did a really good job overall of just like keeping it together. That was a sick double kill as well to get the killing spree. And this was it, like Mafusi, this just felt real bad, like just whiffed on the first one, like let him get away, and then like the trade when he has camo and snipe, like you just can't trade that, like Chaos thinking he's safe and getting brained. But yeah, just a couple of like Mafusi misplays.
And they still won.
Yeah. Well, like 5 kills as well.
Yeah, and it was they had it, but he just slipped through their fingers. So game 3, Space Cadets back against the wall here in the first round. Swiss recharge, strongholds, camo picked up. I think is that Chaos who got that? Maybe he died. Oh no, Warlord got it.
Warlord. Oh, triple from Warlord going for the over. Can he get the over? He can. It's an overkill for Warlord with the camo. 25 seconds in to a recharge strongholds. Oh my god, and he's trying for even more. He's gonna find the killing spree with the shock. Can he get Gabs as well? The nade's gonna come out. He's gonna find it too. The man is 6-0 and they finally got a point. Make it 7. He's trying for an 8th. Can't quite get it, but Space Cadets are getting rolled. And Warlord is 7-0 and absolutely loving life right now. Oh my days.
What a disgusting sequence with the shot there. I would talk strategy. And he gets the stick as well. I would talk strategy there, James, but sometimes when the mechanics come out and you're not missing the shots, the strategy goes out the window, because if he's got a sniper and he can one-tap you, it doesn't really matter what you do as long as you click your head. So getting the camo there, making it so he was hard to shoot, getting the over. Just a really solid start from Warlord. 8-1. A and B lockdown here, spawning them in C and Tower. They're going for the push here. This is not the optimal push. I'm surprised. Chaos is pushing around, though, so they might be looking for some timing as they come round and fight Ash and Reese in that attic. And they get him.
Yeah, Chaos gonna try and drop in. Is gonna get taken out, though. 3 dead for the Stephen Bunting fan club, and yet they are still going to cap C. So even though they literally had 1 person alive, they still managed to find a cap to give them points, which kind of shows that Space Cadets need some more objective efficiency, because, yeah, to go 3 dead and you've only captured 1 point, like, why are you not at least on A already? Greeny does find a double kill, though. 2 headshots, takes out Mafusi and Warlord, and now, finally, after even 3 dead and they've respawned, Adam, Space Cadets finally going to find some points.
They are indeed. The A and B hold. The map's flipped around here. Holding in red. They're trying to scout out to see if they can find anyone here. A pick will allow them to push. They are going for the tower push, though, as a 3. The crossfire is going to put in a lot of damage, but there's so many bodies, they might be able to get away with it.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah. It's just like, I just need to see more from Space Cadets when they have more of Stephen Bunting dead. Like, even this, like, they haven't fully captured C, and now you can see the push coming in as well. Mafusi there, Outcast, just trying to push in. Gabs is 1, gonna get taken down. Mafusi finds TPN, and it's like a combined push and 2 dead, and now you can see Greeny up top tower, but know where they are. Outcast with the always rotating medal. Very rare to see, actually. Shock Rifle has spawned as well, but it is going to be Space Cadets who jump on B. Greeny with a hell of a kill right there. Gabs is going to take B, and now the rotate's starting to come round from Stephen Bunting fan club onto C. Mafusi trying to come out of long haul. Chaos going to have a push. There is going to be Warlord in that long haul, though, and Stephen Bunting fan club, at least 3 members on that C side, kind of locking it down. But for Space Cadets, they're still scoring.
Interesting turn here. A lot of play around the outside of the map. No one really going for B. The scoreline is closing in here. That's interesting fire of the shroud screen. You can tell there's a lot of pressure coming around. 3 players in that elevator area just for the 1, and they all go down. Means that the map is going to flip again, and they're looking at long pole spawns here. This is a pivotal kill. He has to get it. He does. That definitely means the spawn's going to flip around here. So these players now are going to be looking to hold that. Ooh. Trying to take C, though.
All right,
it's
Cody.
interesting.
Calm down.
It's interesting. The cut across here against Stephen Bunting fan club, like they're going for the typical hold right. You can tell how they're going, but Space Cadets are trying something a bit unorthodox. Both teams have actually gone for the unorthodox push here, and it's kind of working. It's kind of working. They are almost evened up.
Yeah, that was, oh my god, the fadeaway. Like, if he'd hit that, that would have been absolutely insane. But even so, like, 2v4 on the map. Warlord 15 and 5 right now. But Space Cadet's doing a good job, like I said, rotating this map, right? B and C going in the way of Space Cadets, although now Stephen Bunting fan club in this 3v3. TPN with a huge dive in. Look at the... Actually manages to reset B as well with a double kill. That's a huge solo play. Like, Space Cadets looked for all money like they were going to lose that. And a perfect from Mafusi, but it is going to be a trip cap for Space Cadets.
Double kill.
However, only on paper, as C is going to be taken by the Stephen Bunting fan club. But, look, we talk about this map a lot, Adam, about how many trip caps there are. We haven't even seen a single one yet.
No, and it's surprising. I think the triple caps come out on recharge because it's easy to rotate around the map, especially from like A to C because the amount of cover that there is. It's usually not B that starts it. But 4 players down for Space Cadets means that we might see the first one now. And Warlord knows that he needs to get into blue so that they can get that long haul push. Sorry, that long haul spawn locked in. And look, they're all spawning in there. So they've really got him in a blender now. Or at least they should have. Warlord's around the back of blue.
Warlord as well.
Good pickup.
Yeah, now this triple cap is taking effect. Literally, as we talk about it, they finally get one. But yeah, just a massive flank as well. Just like the execute in the back of the head is going to be the spotter assist as Outcast takes out TPN. The Stephen Bunting fan club, at least getting this together. And apart from, you know, that forbidden map, which, yeah, maybe it's a good reason why we should remove it from the pool, because it was so quick. Like, these two games have been really close. Massive nade as well. 2 dead on both sides. Outcast still alive in this overhang. But all this time, Stephen Bunting fan club have picked up about 20 to 30 points. Oh my god, I thought he was going to get the ninja there.
Enemy team score.
I'm liking this MNK action. Unless this man is playing on the highest control sensitivity I've ever seen.
No, he's an MK boy.
Yeah.
Alright.
But it's nice to see. So the way that he's playing, that's allowing him to kind of be in the game here. Like, you don't want to go for the super close range stuff. Like, he's been playing a lot of kind of mid to long range. And when you're against like that close range on MNK against a control, you really got to be respect that kind of aim assist and freedom of movement that they have. And Ashen Reese knows that. Like, using the peeking angles as well, because you can move so quick. Like, it's just interesting to see the different inputs fight against each other, even like 4 or 5 years in. It still matters, and the playstyles are still different.
100%. And Space Cadets are now taking the lead here as well. So, yeah, it is like, there is some fight in them, right? Like, you know, that very close Slayer and Ashen Reese going for camo. They have a 25-point lead right now. Trying to take this to map number 4. Of course, for those that don't know, they have to remember about... Oh my god, that's just... Okay, so actually gets traded, which kind of feels a bit bad because he was in such a good spot. But yeah, great idea with that kill to hit those grenades and go from there. But don't forget, like, with a Swiss, Outcast, hold on, finds a double. With a Swiss, you do have to wait for everyone to finish, right? So I know most of the other games are finished. I've seen some atrocious scores on Forbidden CTF. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been rough out there. But yeah, everyone almost done. And then yeah, if this manages to go to a 4th game, it's gonna be Stoke EHC all over again, where we're just waiting on 1 game to finish.
No, please no.
Shout
The
out
1
Bucky
AM
one
special.
Time. The 1
Yeah.
AM special. Mate, you didn't even have to cast that like 2 AM game, alright? Me and Hixie, we were in the trenches.
Yeah, I definitely did not draw the short straw there.
No.
I can't even remember. This has gone way off topic here, but I can't even remember what I was doing when that happened. I think you gave me the green light to go and sleep so I could cast the next morning.
Yeah, I think yeah, you were first on next morning, so I was like, you know what, just go to bed. We'll lock this down. Of course, we will not be doing that this at the end of May when we were back at Stoke. We already have a plan, don't worry. It won't be... oh my god! Greeny? Get in some? Oh, I thought it was going to be an overkill there, but... Yeah, Chaos finds a double as well. Mafusi, last one left alive. But no, don't worry, it won't be like that. It won't be like that in May. No stress. The plans are already in motion to not have it like that.
So, tune into this game here, right? The scores are dead even. We just saw Triple Cap get broken. Space Cadets pulling ahead very slightly. They had Attic just then. T-Pin going down. 3 going down there means the map is about to change hands. They go in to lock them into the elevator here. You can tell they've not pushed. Or the long haul rather. Well, they would have if they won the fight. I'll find my words here. They would have if they won that fight. Really spawned up. And they've got the spawn along the back line there. So this doesn't give Stephen Bunting Fan Club as much space as what they wanted. They had to win that fight. And all of a sudden we've got the AC hold from Space Cadets. And it's a lot easier to defend than it is to attack in Stronghold. So Stephen Bunting needs to do something here. And they might not be able to get this. Oh my god. The trade is massive. And they keep the hold.
Yeah, and that's so important, right? Now Outcasted is actually just going to run off A towards C, and I'm not sure if that might have been a mistake, because now he's allowed them to spawn behind him. But it is going to be Stephen Bunting Fan Club who are scoring at the moment. Chaos does find Ash and Reese. Greeny does get taken down, does allow Outcast to get onto this A site to give it the cap. Another always rotating, but it is going to be Warlord who trades Chaos out. And we'll try to escape. B, looking like it'll be on the side of the Stephen Bunting Fan Club as well. And this could be a massive triple cap. This could actually be game-ending triple cap right now. 4 dead for Space Cadets ever so briefly. They are going to be able to get on C, but they do not have much time left to play with 24 seconds and counting for Stephen Bunting Fan Club to finish this 3-0 and to move into that 1-0 in the Swiss bracket. Greeny.
Perfect.
Not gone. Sorry, it was just
they're closing on it. The
there.
trade, sorry mate, the trade from Warlord there really set this up. You know, I always say Strongholds, only game mode where you can score while you're dead. And Warlord knew to trade that kill to keep Elevator to move the spawns around and set up this next cycle here. And it won them the game and won them the series. So 1-0 in the Swiss for Stephen Bunting Fan Club. Great ending play there. Intelligently thinking about, you know, the objective and how it's different in Stronghold so that you can hold that while dead. The trade is good if you're the team that's scoring. And unfortunately for Space Cadets, it was a very close game 2 and game 3, but it ends in a 3-0 for them. So they'll be entering the 0-1 draw of the second round to see if they can get themselves a game for the next one.
Yeah, shout out to Warlord as well, by the way. 28-16. Man had a monster, but like started 15-5. So actually went 13-11. So, and I think that kind of plays a massive part. Is like they really reined him in, right? Like after such an incredible start, when he was what, like 8-0 off the rip or something. Like they eventually reined him back in, which allowed them to get close and kind of allowed them to get to a point where it was competitive. But yeah, this just is over right off the rip. Like his teammates don't even have a single kill yet. Like 3 of them are dead, and he's got an over with camo, and then you know finds this shock rifle kill as it's dropping off as well. Oh, that's just close. And kills Gabs as well. I think went like 8-0 or something off the rip. But yeah, it was kind of insane. I'm not gonna lie to you.
He was locked in.
He was absolutely locked in. We are going to go to a quick break while we sort out round number 2 of Swiss. 3-0s across the board, which I'm not going to lie to you, is pretty much exactly how I thought it would be. So yeah, we're going to throw to a quick break. When we come back, it's going to be round number 2. We're going to find you a game.
understand it. This wasn't the plan. Don't wanna demand it. I've done what I can. And I never mentioned the times you were rude. And I never mentioned you hate the truth. Scared to lose it all.
Double
I
kill.
won't stand a chance. And I don't wanna fade. What if I can't walk away?
Snipe. Double kill. Triple kill. Overkill. Killing spree. Double kill.
Things are resolved, maybe it's madness. Please pick up the call, causing me damage. I should've known it wasn't your fault. I wasn't thinking clear, trying to take it there. Scared to lose it all.
Perfect.
I won't stand a chance.
Double kill.
And I don't wanna fake it. What if I can't walk away? You got me standing in the rain. Hoping I don't make the same mistake. Same mistake. Hoping I don't make the same
Double kill.
mistake.
Double kill. Kill.
Spit it out, just tell me honestly. You should know I'm not your enemy. You want trust, I want it just as much. You need love, I need the same for us. Look at all this time we're wasting, screaming at each other, baby. I wanna understand. So can't walk away. I feel afraid when you hold me.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It is the second round of Swiss in the EHL Spring Online season. My name is Captain James Force. Over here is Van Adam. First game was a banger. First series was a banger. Second series is going to be even more of a banger. Furry Gang versus Purple Socks. Just two great team names.
Yeah, and then the players on the teams too. Like, if I was talking King's Order earlier, if you were listening, Suspense and Finners on one team, Slink or Level 50 XD or wherever he calls himself these days on the other teams. That's interesting, but series on the screen for you now. Oddball Streets, Slate Aquarius, Stronghold's Live Fire, and then if we need it, which we may do, we got the King of the Hill Solid, and we got the Slayer on Recharge as well. Oddball Streets is always an interesting one. It's either going to go all the way or it's going to be over in like 8 minutes.
Yeah, it's going to be like 8 or 20 or 38. So I'm also interested to see how this will go. I believe, only like 2 of these maps are still in the map pool, by the way. This is like bringing the old school back. Everyone loves Streets. I miss Streets so much. I wish Streets still had all the maps and modes. Like all the
Launcher Streets?
Alright, let's not go too far. Like,
I remember
let's not get ridiculous.
There was it the World Championship or it was a major? It was like 2 or 3 years ago. Where Optic had the rocket launcher. One of the I think like FaZe held the hill on 0 seconds. Yeah,
that was Optic's World Championship. That was the final game of the World Champs. Like, they got up and started celebrating, and then FaZe got the new hill. And then they had to like quickly rush back down and get like 4 dead, and then then they won from there. Speaking of 4 dead, Purple Socks going 4 dead off the rip. What were you gonna say, sir?
No, I was about to comment on the 4 dead. You took the words right out of my mouth there, sir. Ball in hand for Furry Gang though, so they're going for the A hold here. Maybe going round shotgun potentially. There's very, very high level of conflict here on the side of A, but the scrappy time is going to be big on this map, because normally you don't see teams really go for the ball this early. There's a lot of fighting, you get the setup, but here, little bits of time as 2 go down again. So Furry Gang going for the top side setup here. That means that Purple Socks will be spawning down in sub. There you go, you can see them spawning up right now. And they've got marks on each side, so it's going to be interesting to see how they push up here. Nath Moore is going for the arcade push. Are they going to be able to get through?
Yeah, and I think the important thing here as well, right, is like you saw, oddball POV, is that Purple Socks actually like died to different members of the Furry Gang all the way through. Went like 3 dead and 3 members of the Furry Gang found kills. So just winning the 1v1s like all over the map. Okay. I don't know why I'm still surprised in 2026 that things aren't backsmacks. I don't know. Don't know why I do that to myself. But Suspense, again, see, winning a 1v1, he's going to survive on 0 shields. And Finner's there with the red gun, going to try and hold him off. But yeah, Furry Gang, 52-0 and counting. And this just looks real easy right now. And Purple Socks just feel a bit in the blender. Here's the push. Level 50, Slink, Zondit, whatever you want to call him, is 1 shot still. Can he finish it off? He's still 1 shot, apparently, as Finners finds him. But yeah, level 50 did find a kill, so it is a trade. And finally, Purple Socks are going to have their hands on the ball, but not for long.
It's very interesting seeing Finners and level 50 on different teams. They've been on the same team many times, from, I think, Clutch Academy EU all the way back to here now. And even when I've had the chance to coach them together when they were on the same team, like, I've had them on the same team as well. So it's nice to kind of see, always nice to see like the long-term mutual teammates on opposite teams, just to see like how they read each other, and they end up in the little 1v1 there that we saw in Tyres as Finners managed to walk away just as he was 1 shot for like a whole minute or so. But this hold from Furry Gang is absolutely insane. Looking at the Slayers as well, 9 for the side of Purple Socks, but look at Furry Gang, James. They got more than double. So a very convincing first round from them. They got the setup and they just held it.
Yeah, and it's, just was so difficult for Purple Socks to actually do anything right there. Like, even grab the ball or just find any headway. They have 3 seconds of ball time and only managed to find 9 kills, right? So, got to work out a way to do this. the opposite side, 24 kills for the Furry Gang. So, yeah, again, off the rip, 2 dead. It is going to be a trade, though. 2 dead either side. Oddball is picked up by the Furry Gang, and level 50 getting beaten by the mains. I missed the... You know, that was... Oh, man, this is going to...
Bro, what?
But there's yeah, I don't know how he got that either.
I'm
Goes
sorry?
for camo. Yeah. I'm sorry, what? Cali, yeah, totally just ruined my train of thought. 4 dead for Furry Gang as well. I was going to say, the mains used to have teams with, like, Hybrid and, you know, all those guys, and that's a throwback for sure. But it's going to be Slink with the camo, but I'm not really sure what that was, Adam. I'm still trying to process.
It's the commando, man. It's 9 bullets when it's switched on. You got to flick the toggle on the side to switch it on. You got to make sure the battery's not run out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I get it. I'm a commando enthusiast.
Me too, but what the hell was that?
I don't know. I look forward to seeing that in the replay. Because I don't really know either, to be honest.
Online shenanigans.
Yeah, now we're not on LAN anymore. I don't know. I miss LAN. Don't worry, it's only a month and a half and we're back on LAN, so we're all good. Oh, backspace, double kill. Cammy. I wonder if he's still wearing the... Go on, go for the third triple kill, trying to find the over.
Coming.
Behind you, behind you. It's literally behind you. Turn around. It's like those pantomimes. Turn around. This will be a super delayed over. Oh. Or his teammates will just kill everyone. Yeah, this is a very one-sided game.
Yeah. The hold here is very strong. Rotate the ball all the way down to the bottom as well, and just waiting for them to spawn over in PD like that as they push down B. That is a little disrespectful, especially solo. Hoping for the camo crossfire to weaken him, but the speaking of camo, I meant cafe, but speaking of camo anyway, camo is coming up here, but 63 and 0, I don't think Purple Sox have scored a single point yet. Oh, they have got 3 points. Trezare is
yeah. Oh, also shout out, by the way, Trezare on a stream in 2026. I thought that man was long gone, but overkill for Koben. Yeah, having 3 seconds on the clock and getting an overkill. Yeah. Wow. What an insane... Like, what is this game? I don't really know. Like, getting an overkill, but you have, like... Then you find only 5 seconds of ball time. Like, it just feels so weird.
Coburn has entered the chat.
Yeah. That's entered the chat. Deary me. Getting stunted on. Oh, good nade. Find a beautiful double kill from Cammy. Can he find the triple? He is going to... Oh my god. He is going to... I thought he was going for the over there, but... Yeah, it's just a little easy for Furry Gang right now. TK2 with the red gun. He's going to have to try and hunt Purple Sox down. The repulse does get the clamber. Suspense finding the perfect as well. Finners with the oddball kill. Yeah, you may get an overkill on us, but you're going to get an oddball to the face. Nath Moore on the receiving end of a Finner's bullet as well. 10 seconds to go. Furry Gang just going to walk this in. Trezare is going to get taken down. And that is going to wrap up game number 1. Furry Gang making it look extremely easy.
That is terrifying. If you're on the side of Purple Sox right now, that is not just a convincing win. That is a beating. And going into Slayer on Aquarius, which is the premium Fast and Furious Slayer map of Infinite, you need to be watching your back on this. This is very high spawn trap territory, which we're moving into. And just look at the scoreboard here. Suspense with the 14 and 11. So doing the same amount of kills as his teammates, but getting in the 11 assists as well.
Yeah, that's, yeah, you're right. You talk about terrifying. Yeah, 200 to 9. And hey, it was less than 8 minutes. You took, just take it. Jeez. Dear, oh dear. Because I think Slink said he was going to teabag Cammy's body every time he killed him, but not sure how well that's going. But yeah, I'm hoping the Commando is in this because I don't really know what that was.
It was a very secure plain sailing game for Furry Gang there. In terms of just breaking it down, I mean, for the oh, here we go. Watch this. How is this man not dead? What? Is that 14 shots? How
he used 17 shots, by the way. He used 17 shots of a commando and didn't find a kill.
Someone call Heinz or Div, man. Like, what is going on? Where's Tashi?
We're gonna, don't worry, we're gonna put that in the, we're gonna put that in the clip and send it to him. Like, WTF, mate. Because that is outrageous. Oh my lord.
That would tilt me.
There's blanks and then there's blanks. Like, all of these are training bullets. And yet, like, Purple Socks almost like they had overkill and 9 seconds on the clock in that game, which kind of sounds really weird when you think about it. Whoa. Cobent, speaking of overkill, is gonna find the melee. Yeah, so far, Purple Socks in the lead.
It's an interesting switch up, isn't it? Because the dominance we saw from Furry Gang and how they were able to command the map on streets isn't really transferring very well yet to Aquarius. 4 players in the back of the base means Purple Socks do have the capacity to get collapsed on here. The 3-player push from the utility side does come in a little too late, and they managed to rotate around. So they're playing a really good game of cat and mouse here to keep the lead. But they're just waiting for that one pick from Furry Gang to get them here. They are playing right in the center of the map. And Cammy is behind them.
Yeah, Cammy, but speaking of behind, Finna's getting shot from 2 separate sides. As Nathmore managed to get around him, the mains does find it, but look, even this is like, oh my god, there was not even a single trade there, by the way. Like, Furry Gang just found 3 or 4 kills in a row without a single trade. Which, yeah, that's not really acceptable. Like, if you're Purple Socks. Oh, and the shooting the bodies. No, brother. Oh, no. It's a killing spree as well. Would have been a triple. Oh. What is it? Stunting on those fools. Like, that's rough, man. That is. Shooting the bodies, getting teammated, like. Man's just literally running around just murdering every single person.
Yeah, if there's one piece of advice from Finners that I always like to quote, it's when he was trying to help me get better at the game and he literally said, shoot gun. And this POV right now is just him running around just shooting gun.
He's literally done a lap of Aqua, by the way.
Yeah. Shoot gun, win game, don't think too hard.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why people struggle to play this game. Why do I struggle to play this game? It's just shoot gun. Suspense. Clickhead. So finds a perfect double kill. Oh my days. He's actually playing the unselfish team game here, right? Like the ninja. Oh. The attempt was there. He's gonna use the thruster to get away, serve the camo, trade out. Ooh. Does get naded though. Trajare gets beaten down, the main survives, and it's just like every single one of these is not even a trade. Like, that's the crazy part right now. Camo has actually dissipated. He's been alive so long.
Disgusting, man. The play on suspense there to bait them around the corner by standing, as he gets the perfect kill speed, by standing in fridge right there to pull them round into Cammy and the mains. That was disgusting. They got played so hard there around that corner like that.
Yeah, just disgusting to watch. I mean, the mains is 10-3 right now. Everyone's got a whole chunk of assists. Cobain, Nathmore finally finding some kills. You know, I know it's late. Another double kill, a killing spree as well. I know it's late, but, you know, you've probably had dinner, but maybe the barbecue might have to come back out. Make one final appearance this evening. But, yeah, Finners does find the perfect 34-19 on board with Trajare. Should be noted, of course, if you win 3 games today, or you lose 3 games also, you will not have to play next Friday. So only teams that don't win 3 games or lose 3 games will play next week, and then top 8 will make the spring championship or the spring final on the 26th of April. So important to win Yeah, if you want a week off, just win 3 games. Easy. Shoot gun.
Just win, man. Shoot gun.
Shoot gun. Shoot gun.
The,
On board with a man who knows. Oh yeah, sorry.
no,
I was about to say on board with a man who knows how to shoot gun because he won an FFA at Birmingham.
hey.
I've never had an
that's
interview
what-
with someone in a cow hat. I'll tell you that much.
That's why we get the POVs that the people need to learn the ways, right? Like the 12 guys. I mean, this game right here, this 42 and 25, the collapse from Furry Gang, the trade there, but the collapse from Furry Gang in general, they are doing such a good job of pulling Purple Socks into fights and then using angle isolation to bait them into a fight with other teammates waiting. That, or they're pinching them really hard, like the bottom of tower we saw on just previously. They pinched really hard from both sides and got the 3 for 2. Yet again here, they were pinching from both sides. The spawns now are going to come up around that fridge side. They're going to pinch again. There you go, Nathan just spawned up. They're going to pinch in from top mid. You know, it's 3 kills till the end. Now Finners is behind him as well. All his team has to do is push in, and even if Finners dies, you probably get the push from the other side here. And look, they're all collapsed off.
Yeah, I actually thought that was going to be a... I thought that was almost a plasma right there. Slink does find a kill
Double
with
kill.
the Commando, so that one works, but 50 to 32. And yeah, there is no mercy going on right now.
Yeah, it was just really good macro play. You know, on Aquarius where it's really quick and you're the objective, the superior macro play and map control really comes out. And Ferrigan going 50-32 with the amount of pinches that we saw and the amount of bait and switches that we saw from the angles that they were working there really came through on the scoreline. And just look at that, Cammy 17 and 8. Massive scoreline. Rest of the team as well, putting in the assists. Everyone above 10 kills and below 10 deaths. You'll love to see it.
Slink, how are you not staking? Brilliant. Yeah, the assists column is also pretty good as well, right? Like 8, 8, 7, 6. So it's just about, make sure we don't goose. It's just about that team shot, right? Like you said, and like Cammy finding the most assists and the most kills in the lobby just shows like, you know, how much he A, enjoys playing on this map, and B, like how kind of easy it is for him as well on this. Finish just shooting Nath Moore's body. He just looked really good right there. Oh. This was I think this was the Finner's lap. Yeah, this is when he just did a lap of the course, basically. Just ran the whole of Aqua.
Double kill. Perfect.
Is this the bait and switch? Oh.
Perfect.
I think the end of that was the bait and switch, I think. Or was the next camo, I don't know. But yeah, it happened a lot.
Oh, such a good trade.
That's how you know when you're...
Mate.
Yeah, that's how you know when you're in the flow state, right? Like,
Yeah.
when even your trades, like you're finding trades out of nowhere. Like,
On a 2v1 choke point.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're here, James. Game 3. Live fire, strongholds. This... I mean, Purple Sox starting off there with the... Well, no, actually, they caught it and then it switched immediately. But straight away, 3 down. Coben finds himself last alive. Finners loses snipe, though. Looks like Purple Sox are playing for the snipe, playing for the camo, but the triple cap early choice here. I think they just know they're going to be able to get map control here. We'll have to see if that's arrogance or confidence very shortly.
Yeah, it is going to be Purple Sox finding A, though, and almost finding C, and they will finish it off. That was a camo, right, I believe. Trajare is going to get sniped and taken down, though. And see, Coben coming up. Oh my god, we'll get his head absolutely ripped off by Suspense. He's going to try and find Nath Moore as well. Going to have to reload. 1 left in the chamber. Actually, if... Oh my god. Trajare is going to find that kill. A trip cap, though, for Furry Gang. And already this is looking dangerous.
It is. And having players spread out here on live fire is pretty good. Having someone back B is the usual play here to just be an absolute menace. That would have been insane if he got in there and pushed him around. Nate's having none of it, though. Giving him a few other shots in return from what he got from Finn earlier. But look, they're sending the bodies B so they can push around. They don't really mind they're losing C because they're going to move around to the nest first. shortly rather. And they're going to push for a mid at the same time. So they're going to go for the pinch again, which they've caught them on, but they don't see Nath at the back there, so that might stop that push dead in the water. It's 3v3.
Yeah, the problem for Purple Sox is they're just not finding ways to get into A and B. And in fact, you can even see Cammy is out here trying to push into C. Slink, yeah, like, nice that you're on B, but even though you find one, you're low, they just find where you are. Eventually, Purple Sox are going to take B. TK2 says, I don't care. Ooh. He's going to find... Just the fact that he almost gets a trade there anyway. Actually, Nath Moore does a massive perfect right there. Yeah, it just feels so scrappy, even though that Furry Gang are the only ones actually scoring any points.
Yeah, it's back to the big strategy of strongholds that we were saying on the previous series, right? Like, you can score while dead on strongholds. I frequently say it's the only game type where you can. So playing your life intelligently, even when it's really scrappy like this, like the 12 kills versus, what is that, 17? 5 kill difference, but 100 point difference at the bottom, I think that is. Cast a math, don't quote me.
Yep.
That it's the objective efficiency. Like, you've got both strongholds, you can play for the trade. It doesn't matter if you die, they've got to try and take it. It's obviously harder to stand on the zone than it is to defend it.
Ooh.
So you're just playing that game from in front. Like, getting the stronghold is the hard part. Holding it is supposed to be the easier part if you play it intelligently. And despite the frags between these two teams not being that different, look at the difference in scoreline because of that intelligent play.
As you can see, TK2 as well. Gonna try and, oh my god, does find the reversal, but does get stuck, so it is going to be a trade. Nath Moore in the nest. Nath Moore crushed by Finnis, who puts a bullet into his brain. And finally, Purple Sox might be able to score. Suspense stuck in the nest as well. Nade's going to start to come by. Commando there if he wants to pick it up. Decides the snipe is better instead. One bullet in the chamber. Does find the hit onto Koben. Probably should have... Oh my god, I was going to say should have reloaded, but he's going to find one anyway. Gets a triple kill out of it. And halts the progress on B. And now TK2 can jump in there. There is a snipe there as well. The QT is up at the back. The mains does find Slink. Trajara is going to take a body shot. All this time though, Purple Sox are actually scoring this. Koben is challing that for some unknown reason, but it seems to be working. Slink gonna get his head blown off as well. Nath Moore, there's the double. Trajare, it's gonna be the triple. Where's Koben? He's going for the over. He can't get him. Can he find him? He gets taken down. The clamber ruined him. But another triple kill. And you talk about flow state. Furry Gang absolutely looking at a flow state right now.
Yeah. The comms were there as well. Like, they called out that the last player was like B-boxers moving down to back B, so you knew he was there, but it just caught him out on the clamber. So the comms on point. Just a little bit of time in the shoot. 4 down for Purple Sox. They're going to respawn in Garage now. Camo up in 5. But they're in the impossible decision here, James. Like, Cam is pushing up here because he knows they have the time to just disrespectfully go for this, even though they know they could lose the B side of the map because the Camo's here. So it's just quintessential checkmate at this point. There was no good decision for Purple Sox in that scenario. They were going to lose something. And they were just forced with trying to take C. And now that Fairy Gang have Camo, and they have what will shortly be 4 players alive, and the double Cam, it's just not a winning formula. They're just playing from behind all the time because of the Fairy Gang moving around the map.
Yeah, every option sucks for them, it must be said. Also, getting a back smack while the other guy gets a melee on you. Make it make sense. It is going to be Furry Gang that do take this C site though. 182 to 27, and he is going to just Koben's shot in the back. Like, at that point, surely you just go for the chow, right? Because you know if you try to run away, you're just going to get absolutely brained. But Finn is here in the back line. The mains is going to find one back. It's 2v3 on the map. Purple Sox. Where even are they? Like, you're 2v3 on the map. Yeah, they are going to jump onto C. Snipes up as well. I think they may have grabbed it. But yeah, Purple Sox doing work, but Furry Gang, the lead is massive right now.
Oh, the delay on the plasma there. Yeah, I thought there was a bit of a delay there between the arm and then the plasma appearing. I think maybe he thought that too. But even the scrappiness here, like, they're going to waste their time here. Oh, actually, I'm completely wrong. I always thought that was a time waster so they could flip the map, but Purple Sox making a big play, spreading themselves thin. They're going for the triple. They're going for the triple cap, but that's a very risky play. You've got to spread what little resources you have very thinly here, and they find out the hard way. 3 players go down. Respawns now will probably come down back B, as Nemains is holding the tower and Suspensor's holding C, so they've kind of forced themselves into a bit of a tunnel here, and they're just getting rotated on off screen. Look at the perfects coming in, and they're waiting for the respawns now as well.
Oh, that's super gross. Like, he's giving it enough space that they can respawn if you want to. 3 dead for Furry Gang, though. So, yeah, Nemains was waiting for respawns, and actually all of his teammates died. But another snipe headshot, 3 in a row. Koben fell off the map as well. You just saw that literally in the POV. Oh, that's not what you want. It's going from bad to worse, but... Look, 2 alive for Furry Gang and Nemains. They're both actually back B.
And if you're on Furry Gang right now, you're definitely playing the waiting game. You don't have to take any risks whatsoever. The game has basically come to you at this point, and you can go for the double. You can just play it safe. You can rotate around the map nicely away from respawns. And, you know, even if you're trading like 30 points for 10 points here, you still win the game. You could trade 30 for 50 and still win.
Yeah, or you just trip cap and end it. Yeah. Or you just
got
trip
the stream
cap.
on and you spiting me, boys. Like, why you got to do me like that?
They heard what you were trying to say, and they just want to get it over with. Which it will be. Series done and dusted.
Wow.
Furry Gang 3-0-ing. Yeah, like 2-0 in the oddball, 50 to 32, and a 250 to 39. Yeah, that was not very close. I can also tell you the Space Cadets have beat the Culture Boys, the Finns, 3-0. So they've moved on as well. But yeah, that was a crushing.
It bodes well, right? Like, because these teams both won, didn't they? So
yeah,
I believe. Yeah. So going in, like, you've won your 2 games now. So you're going into the, you know, you got to win 1 more, and then you're done for this week. Or you're done for next week as well. But just, it's the efficiency. Like, I'll just say it over and over. Like, Furry Gang, so good. Playing the angles together, the objective efficiency, the intelligent plays. Sometimes it's not necessarily who's better at shooting the gun, though it does help when you can hit shots like that, I will admit.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just about how you move around the map and how you manage.
Yeah.
And Furry Gang just know.
Yeah, and Koben was like, oh, I actually don't want to peek out there, because I'll probably just watch a teammate run off spawn and get brain. And he falls off the map as well. That's like the crazy part is, I think it's like Nemains right there, gets the kill, and then you just see Koben in the background just fall off the map. And you're like, that kind of feels bad. But yes, it is going to be the Furry Gang, who are 2-0, Purple Sox and Space Cadets 1-1, Culture Boys 0-2, and everyone else still playing. So while we wait for those games, we will go for a break. Hopefully it won't be too long. If we are, well, maybe we jump in another game. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, we will catch you guys soon. Don't go anywhere. Drops. You're getting drops. Enjoy the drops.
I don't.
So far gone, I'm caught up, infatuated by our symmetry. It feels like before now, I was only half of me. Thought that I had figured it out, never felt it rationally, but this sense of urgency has me wondering. Thought that I had figured it out, nothing could get through to me, but this kind of chemistry has me wondering. When you're not around it, all goes black and white. How come I'm not seeing in color? Lost without you, I can't make it through the night. How come I'm not seeing in color?
Alright, we're good, we're good. They're gonna have snipe down.
Your bridge is too shut.
Top mid.
I can't help you right now. No,
Watch that,
too shut.
back B as well. Back B, no, back B, back B.
Top tower.
He's bad. He's bad. It's fine.
Yep, so.
I'm going C.
Got one shot sniping and one more C plat weak.
I don't see them.
Top tower. Come up now, guys. Come up now. Top tower's one shot.
And one more cut sniping and one more tire.
Top tower dead. I can't get there.
Knock that.
Cameras one on turbine. One shot elbow, going C.
Cameras Absol. On the turbine.
He went cut.
Dead.
Camera dead.
Nice guys. Let them spawn B. Let them spawn B.
Back A.
Okay. I'm going.
That's one mod.
2 in A.
Yeah, I'm going.
I'm on your nest, Fred. Phoenix, stay a bit back.
Ja, ik ga hier gewoon zitten, man. Ik ga hier gewoon zitten in een hoekie.
Big door.
Once, I think they're sliding C. One's big.
Top mid, one, Dreams.
I'm one shot, Fred.
Sans is Absol.
Uh,
Sans is dead.
nice. My big door is one. I'm one on big. Yeah, one sliding out.
One's pillar.
My bad.
I'm
Dark side B.
tower. I'm keeping tower.
Pillars one.
Faggot, man. Fucking jiggly game.
Let me. One on top nest now. One shot pillars. Yeah. Just leave me down. It's fine. Yo, listen, there's 2B. They're collapsing on big door in a second. There's still B. They're holding B. 2B. Let's fight for C. Then. Top tower. One top tower still. One shot mud. This one elbow again. You're alone up. I spawned on your C plat weak. Go B. You want pillars. One shot training. Training still. Take our time now. 10 bucks. He's dead. I'm one, bro. Camera's not burned now, bro. Brian Noob has camo. Might be going B. I'm going top tower. This one pillar door, yeah. What's your sense? I'm watching your sense. Two my C. have snipe and C, snipe and C. Let's win. You're alone, Phoenix. White box. White box one shot going top mid. It's 1 on A. It should be 1 on A then. Yeah, chasing, chasing. He's dead, B's dead. Go C, go C, go C. Here, Niels. Good one. I think they're going to push C to be honest. One bottom mid. Killed the guy. Bottom mid again, bottom mid again. Watch your dummies, watch your dummies. It's raided, I think. No, I did not. One's going top mid, chip. Top mid, top mid. One more white wall. You're alone, Niels. You're last, Niels. You have camo? Yeah, there is. Cuts camo, cuts camo. Low cuts, low cuts. Still low cuts, still low cuts. Up your alone, bro. He went pillars, someone back B. Nice. Nest again, bro. Nest bridge or nest? I'm gonna get A, I'm getting A. Up mid probably. Up mid weak. Dreams. Phoenix. In B1, in B1. Mid. Getting it, bro. One more. I'm on one again. I want screens. Screens one. So one. That's. There we go. So yeah, small back A. We're in C, I think. Nice weak. Try to play a little bit with me, okay? That's one as well. I'm going A. I'm gonna send snip. Watch that. Nice. Yeah, that's all you guys. Nest. Camo sense. Sandbox. He's going concrete. So good. It's one day. You say? Admit that. I saw you, Phoenix. I can't. One more dice. Got a blank melee, bro. I'm going. Yeah, gun. I will say big. I will say big for a sec. One shot big door. Going back B with QT. Nice one. What? Yeah, that was interesting. Yeah. Be on the green band. One more green bands. Yeah, we're gonna check. Let's see then. Let's see. We're spawning A as well. We're spawning A as well. The Phoenix don't die for this. Wow, what a timing. There's two. One's going sandbags, one is red tunnel. We're alone to see. I spawned dummies, bro. He almost come up. I'm going for camo, bro. He's going A. He went A. And reds and sands. He queued back. Yeah, go for it. And one more nest. Nest is dead. I'm getting C as well. I'm getting C. Turbine on my turbine. One's going maybe pillar door. He went pillar door maybe. 3C. Yeah. I died out there, bro. Fuck. 2 in C, 3 in C. One is dead. Nice Niels. Bottom tower 1. I spawn B. Yeah. Victor 1.
Sitting under moonlight, checking your physique. I don't think I could want you anymore. Chilling with your girl, I'm jealous that I can't just run over and take you on the floor. And I don't wanna cross nobody. I know it's never worth the pain. But I can feel your eyes run down me, and all my sense just fades away. You got me in that dilemma. Oh. 'Cause boy, you a fine looking fella, and you know, no, the grass here is green. I like what you see, thinking of how you could get with me. Oh, maybe we don't have to tell her. Hey, I'm in a dilemma.
Double kill.
Because I want you, but I don't do wrong. I'm in a dilemma. You've been looking over here for far too long, yeah. The more I look in your wicked eyes, the more you're leaving me hypnotized. No, I'm in a dilemma.
Double kill. Double kill. Triple kill. Double kill.
Sitting under moonlight, checking your physique. I don't think I could want you anymore. Chilling with your girl, I'm jealous that I can't just run over and walking on the floor, and I don't wanna cross nobody. I know it's never worth the pain, but I can feel your eyes run down me, and all my sense just floats away. You got me in that dilemma. Oh, oh. 'Cause boy, you a fine-looking fella, and you know, no, the grass here is green. I like what you see, thinking of how you could get with me. Yeah. Oh, maybe we don't have to tell her. Because I want you, but I know too wrong. I'm in that dilemma. You've been looking over here for far too long, yeah. The more I look in your wicked eyes, the more you're leaving me hypnotized. No, I'm in that dilemma. Ooh.
Double kill.
Way too many faces in the crowd, but I think that I see you. One too many days got me changing up the way that I need you. Now we're both at a bar, acting like it's not hard, trying to feel something different. Talk to somebody new, sure as you
Double
kinda
kill.
under the feeling. Now that you're gone, they say time should heal, but it's been too long. Couple months and I can't seem to move on. I can't
kill.
seem to
Overkill.
move on. I can't seem to.
Killing spree.
I can't seem to. Now that you're
Double kill.
Laying on my floor, thinking about all the things that we've been through. From 24/7 to pretending like I never met you. No, it's all for the best, 'cause I know what I'm next. Every time we're together, going out of my mind, and I wish I could lie, tell you that it gets better.
Double kill.
Now that you're gone, they say time should heal, but it's been too long. Couple months where I can't seem to move on. I can't seem to move on. I can't seem to.
Double kill. Killing spree. Perfect. Double kill.
Hold on, it's getting too much. So long, but don't start to rush. Take your time, clear your mind. You're going now.
Double kill.
Don't make it too tough. Made it. Made it, yeah. Take your time, clear your mind, you're worrying enough. Don't make it too tough.
Double kill. Triple kill. Double kill. Snipe. Enemy team score. Snipe. Snipe. Killing spree.
Late night overthinking, wrapped up in my feelings once again.
Snipe. Double kill.
I'm worried about the future, wondering where I'll be in the end. I know that there must be more to life
Double
than
kill.
this.
Kill.
I know I'm not perfect, but sometimes I just wish. In a perfect world, never say goodbye. Your heart will never break and you won't realize anything you want with no compromise. In a perfect world, but a perfect world wouldn't be mine.
Double kill.
In a perfect world.
Snipe. Double kill.
Wake up in the morning, thinking from a different point of view. And there's a storm the weather that I can make it better if I choose. But I know that
Triple
there
kill.
must be more to life than
Overkill.
this. I know I'm not perfect, but
Killing
sometimes I
spree.
just wish. In a perfect world, never say goodbye. Your heart will never break and you won't realize
Double kill.
anything you want with no compromise. In a perfect world, but a perfect world wouldn't be mine. In a perfect world.
Double kill.
Wake up in the morning, thinking from a different point of view.
Enemy team scoring.
I know that fortune favored you with treasures I don't hold. Though the shine is dull, that's how I'll always think of you. You were a young one then, but everyone begins. We were just children, heaven was a dream away. Learning from monsters, I wish I could say that the keys that you were searching for and the giants of the past have turned to dust. The world is ours to take, and I know it's not too late.
Double kill.
The world is ours to take, and I know it's not
Killing
too late.
spree. Double Killing spree.
I'm in your every breath. That's how the story ends. We were just children caught up in a tidal wave,
Double kill.
running from monsters. I just wanna say that the keys to a search for, and the giants of the past turn to dust. The world is ours to take, and you know it's not too late.
Double kill.
The world is ours to take, and you know it's not too late. Like a child, I'll run free, but I'll the darkness chasing me. This is how it was supposed to be. When I feel like I'm done, I write a song that's not been sung, and I remember how I used to have fun. When we were just children and heaven was a dream away, running from monsters. I just wanna say that the keys that you were searching for, and the giants of the past turn to dust. The world is ours to take, and you know it's not too late. It's never too late. The world is ours to take, and you know it's not too late.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. My name is Captain James Force. This is Flynn Adam. This is last game of the day, and these two teams are 2-0. You win, you don't have to play next week. You lose, we'll see you again next week. It's pretty simple. I don't know how else to put that. It's pretty easy.
So I guess the question is, do you want to rest or do you want to be in next week? So both these teams currently 2-0, so the winner, like you said, will be the one that gets some time off. Depending if you like playing Halo or not, you can decide if that is a positive or negative outcome. I guess it depends on the map pool that James does next week, doesn't it?
Yeah, whatever. There'll be a Fortress CTF in there somewhere. I can guarantee it. I'm excited for this. This also the closer matchup, I will say, considering that the other matchup is like Mighties and SLG versus like Spectre and Assault, who have already told me we're about to get gapped. So that's probably going to be the outcome there. But yeah, Furry Gang versus Fries in the Bag, King of the Hill Recharge, Slayer Streets, CTF Aqua, Oddball Livefire, and a Slayer on Solitude to Finito. Yeah, this should be... I'm also predicting a 3-0 if I was a betting man. But this should be good.
I like a bit of King of the Hill. We've not seen it on stream this evening. So King of the Hill, slightly different rhetoric to the other game types. Definitely going to be talking a bit more about that as we go through. But yeah, I mean, Recharge, like Mainstay of Infinite, I think it's one of the maps that I would say I'd like to see in the future. It's just a bit different.
Yeah. Also, not in the current HCS map pool, by the way.
Bruh, what do you mean?
It's not in the HCS map pool, isn't it? Am I tripping?
I can neither confirm nor deny. It was more of a surprising noise.
Livefire Vacancy Lattice. Like, we didn't see King of the Hill Recharge at DreamHack because it doesn't exist in the map pool for HCS.
That's sad. Like, it is one of the best, one of the better. Joe, I didn't even notice. I was so busy that weekend. It didn't even. But
yeah,
but here we
are. Real and truthful. Was not in the map pool. Speaking of,
yes, you may.
I was going to say, speaking of not in the map, Furry Gang of 4 dead, and Fries in the Bag getting the camo and getting it done. On board with Shad. Has not played in a while, I will say.
I enjoy the narrative we get through the series here, because we've just watched Furry Gang have a really, really convincing win against their previous opponent. And then here we are now, Furry Gang in the 2-0 bracket against Fries in the Bag, who also have a really good lineup too. So it's interesting to see how they've been 4-0'd twice. And it shows the disparity between the skill levels of the teams here. They're actually playing with, that was really close around the corner, that sticky from Shad there. I thought that was going to get him. But the hill time here coming from Fries in the Bag, like, look how they're just kind of going around the map and stopping Furry Gang from getting to the hill. It doesn't even matter if they die. You just need someone in the hill, right? So they're rotating around, they're stopping them. And the cross-map pressure here, look how they're behind them from Elevator. And then Shad is going to play for gold so they can keep spawns on this side if anyone dies.
Yeah, exactly. And it is going to be Shad in the back of this hill with this shock rifle. Who is going to find a back smack and a killing spree. 3 dead for Furry Gang. But I must say, like, how many... I think in every game... Oh my god, even got the reversal as well. Like, every game, basically... Oh, he's repping the optic skin. Ugh. That's not what you want. Every game is like, someone gets off to a 5-0 start, basically. Like, it's actually insane how often that happens. It's actually ridiculous. Oh, right into the nade. Should get cross-mapped and does. But yeah, almost 2-0, and this has been very dominating from Fries in the Bag.
It's the early game start. The early game lock-in tends to be a common theme today. Like, we saw Warlord do it as well. Same map, different mode, but same map. With the shot rifle. It's just, when you have that good start right off the rip, cursed by the way, that's first death. When you have that good start right off the rip, that sets you up well. Like, we've got a little buffer here. Look how much hill time Fries in the Bag have got. They have got 3 down, but they got time to respawn. Camo is up soon. Mo's trying to play the sneaky game there. They didn't initially see him there. Getting a trade there is ludicrous. Like, the fact that he was able to get away with that. But Finna's taking the initiative. Fairy Gang are taking the initiative right here. They're trying to push out and get space. They know that the push across bridge is going to come. And look, they've got teammates looking out at the tower as well. And now they're going for trades as well. So this is a fantastic hold from them, just taking the space here. This hill's going to be neck and neck right now. The next push will decide who gets this. And 3 go down.
Yeah, that they will. It's going to be Fries in the bag who jump back in this hill. Sticker is 9 and 3 right now. They should be able to close this out, and they will. 2-0 to Fries in the bag. A hell of a fight in the end of that hill for Fairy Gang, but unfortunately not able to make it work. Finners does find beautiful nade from Sticker as well. Finners down below. Oh my god, they actually perfect trade. I don't think I've ever seen a perfect trade before.
It doesn't happen very often. You need good and fair ping for that. LAN or fair ping.
Yeah.
But the Fairy Gang 4 down again, and then the 2 here, they're just picking them apart. Like, they can't get away. Look, Shad's now pushing in behind those 2 players that's top tower. They're waiting for the damage to come in, and they're just going to go for the flank. And 2 are dead, so it's going to be a split spawn again, James.
Yeah. But it will be. A snipe drone will be able to jump up. Shad. Gonna find one. Sticker and Shad trying to get in there. Snipe drone gonna jump in this hill with the shock. Sticker does find the mains though. It's just targets, but they're just not presenting themselves. Oh, and actually Suspense is gonna find Snipe drone from the pipes. Shad with the trade. Hello, someone just flies on by. Sticker does find Finners, and it's gonna be 3-0 in the blink of an eye, and this game is rapidly getting out of hand.
Killing spree.
Looking at the scoreboard. Bit of space here for Fairy Gang again. There's been moments like that. That second hill right there, that was on a knife edge. Like, they could have got that if the first hold from Fries in the Bag had not been as good. Fairy Gang need to take initiative here. They need to take space. Fries in the Bag are doing a really good job of looping around the map and getting the flanks after the fights have started. And Fairy Gang are just kind of playing on the back foot here. Snipe drone coming in and getting the assist right there onto Cammy, putting him down in the respawn. That means it's a 3v2 now, currently in this space. But they're still scoring. And Shad's going to play for space here. And even if they don't get the camo here, it's not going to matter too much. Though this is really risky. It's not going to matter too much because he got a 3-0 lead. Oh, massive.
Oh, he actually gets killed as well off the rip, so doesn't even get to use that. Snipe drone here. Sticker's going to find a perfect. Mo's going to clean up that kill as well. I do have some fairly reliable intel that tells me at least 3 of this Fries in the Bag team should be coming to land in May, so I do believe this is kind of the warm-up, and I think some teams have been using it as such. Snipe drone with the triple. I agree with chat. I'm excited that he is back. I'm ready to see this go down. Nade's coming through though. Nade's coming back the other way, but Fries in the Bag looking to try and close this one out. 4-0.
Double kill.
But Fairy Gang not ready to give this up just yet.
Absolutely not. I mean, these guys really showed it in that last round there. Like, they have the ability, but you have to... Look, when you're against a team like Fries in the Bag, they're going to punish any gaps that you've got here. You have to take the initiative to them. You cannot be playing predictively. You have to be spotting. You have to get the game to come to you, right? You can't just kind of... Sorry, you have to go and get the game, rather. You can't just wait for the game to come to you, because these players aren't going to make those types of errors. And while there has been a fair bit of hill time for Fairy Gang, Fries in the Bag are just playing intelligently around when to stand in the hill and not stand in the hill. They're prioritizing the objective and the spawns very, very well here. And they're just constantly having 2 of Fairy Gang off the map. Just constantly. There's always someone down.
Yeah, exactly. Sticker trying to come in, and you can see now Finn is down, and this might be the final push. The mains does find Mo. Suspense will get taken down. Sticker Snipe finds TK2. Oh my god. The twisting double kill. It is surely going to be done and dusted. Sticker ends with a triple. It's 4-0, and Sticker 22-9. That was a hell of a map.
That's a strong performance right there. You wouldn't expect anything less. But again, just highlighting here, like the tiers that we've got going through the teams here. You know, Fairy Gang are a good team. We've seen that. They 3-0'd another team previously, but Fries in the Bag just come in and they do exactly the same thing to them, and it really starts to paint like a picture of like where teams are. in the Swiss right now, moving up as we go through this very short but interesting Swiss kind of. Do you want to call it a season? We'll call it a season.
It is. It's spring season. There's also an FFA attached at the other end. I know someone like harshly licking his lips. Cammy as well, obviously. Yeah, that was. I'll tell you what, that was a fun DreamHack FFA as well. Cammy like from the top rope with about 3 minutes to go, finding a triple kill and more. It was great to watch. But yeah, Fries is back. Speaking of triple kills, couple in here as well. Yeah, just you know, sometimes they just fall right into your laps and kills.
That sucks. Like, no one wants to be on the receiving end of not only the reversal but the back smack because you think you're safe in that little corner and someone's already in there because you've not had it comp.
Yeah, and this as well, right? Like Finners literally throws a nade and turns away, and then 1 second later turns back because the Mo's call out comes in, and you know, teammates getting shot in the back. So yeah.
So good.
Yeah, Furry Gang just ended up 4 dead. Another like almost back smack. I almost thought he was about to choke that. But yeah, just really good from Fries in the bag. Like Sticker just absolutely dominating as well. Like looked really good.
They, as I said through the match, Fries in the Bag really took initiative here. There's so many clips here where they're taking the fight straight to Fairy Gang. They're not afraid to engage, they're working really closely together. They're being the aggressors here, even though they've got the hold on the objective and even though they've got those zones. They're looping around and they're not just letting Fairy Gang just come across the map and take it. They're exercising control over all the locations around the hill, but they're doing so in a way that's not really defensive. It's aggressive. Speaking of aggressive,
Slay on streets.
This is gonna. I mean, look, 0-4 last game. It's fast and dangerous like Aquarius, but I always find Aquarius to be more of a methodical type of Slayer. I find that Slayer on streets tends to be just way more feral, I guess. Like it's very much like looping around and monitoring all of the ways that players can engage on each other, and teams that play proactively, like what we just saw on Recharge, they're the teams that do well on streets.
Yeah, and that's what I think, you know, and maybe, you know, we've seen it a few times that, like the first, I think in all 3 series, the first map has been like kind of a blowout, and then like generally the Slayer has been, I mean, that was a 50-32, but like somewhat the Slayer has been kind of at least at the beginning a little more together, like a little more competitive, and then it kind of stretches away in that one game. The other game was like a 50-45, right? So super close. So like that kind of made it work. But yeah, like the Slayers, at least I feel like it's been a much more even battleground, because the first like map in each of these series has just been like a total blowout. Like the 3-0 Forbidden Flag, the 200-9 in the Oddball, and then like the 4-0 King of the Hill, and yeah, it could have been 4-1 like pretty easily, right? But at the end of the day, like the Slayer is where they need to kind of like drag it back over the line.
This is indeed one of those moments. We saw hill holds, we saw points almost get taken, and we saw kills, and we saw promise from Fairy Gang. They just need to not let this get away with itself. They got to play respectfully, they got to play slowly, and they've got to keep trading through this one. And the camo coming up right now, 5 seconds or so, they need their players alive. That's big from Finners, that's giving them space.
Yeah, unfortunately, look at where Fries in the Bag managed to spawn. He actually does have the Shroud Shield as well. If he wants to use it, Sticker, to try and get this camo, and will. And yeah, like even though Furry Gang, like you said, found some space, they went 2 dead. Sticker might be about to get smacked in the back. Depends. He can see 3 of Furry Gang here, by the way. He should be taken out, and he does. He gets traded, yeah. I was going to say, not a good spot to try and do that.
No, 3-point lead is nice, but when you've got the camo and it's a game where you know it's a series where you know it's going to be a close one, you can't just throw away a trade on camo like that. There were other options available. Speaking of which, Red Gun is a great option to have available on this map. I like the jump up here as well. and the damage starts coming in. Red gun is super pivotal on this map. Huge trade.
13-10 right now. Sticker just trying to push forward. Will find the assist onto Suspense. Snipe Drone finds one. Shad gets another one. He's going to bring this back to a 1-kill game. But yeah, like I said, Furry Gang, much better start off the rip. Sticker coming in to find Finners. TK2 there as well, trying to deal a bunch of damage. You can see Fries in the bag basically stacking on top of each other. Shad is going to get taken down from the push. The mains now knows that there's one in tires. Suspense finds the kill. Moss and Cammy with the trade. Suspense trying to fly in, actually gets taken down by Sticker. Might have even been a teammate, but he finds a double. Sees Cammy, doesn't want to chow, doesn't have any shields. Could go for the triple, even just peeks up and gets blown away. There is a trade, and Finners finds that perfect onto Snipe Drone. And Furry Gang still with a 1-point lead, and Shad getting shot in the back. Finners should be able to find him and survive. Will be Suspense, but yeah, now in the 1v1 versus Sticker, he'll get taken down. But still, even after all this, Adam, Furry Gang with a 1-kill lead.
They're doing a really good job here. The deaths through tires there are going to keep this a little closer than what is comfortable here with the 1 kill. And Fries in the bag finds themselves the first camo of this game with 3, make that 4 down for Furry Gang. So now they've got all the space. They know where they're going to be spawning. And look, they've got the camo behind them here. This could be catastrophic if they can get the flank on them like this. This is going to be ridiculous.
Oh my god, the back smack as well. So rude. Finners does find one to bring it back though. 25-23. And Furry Gang at least making a dent. Finners and the mains finding kills, and we're back to 25 apiece. This has been a huge turnaround for the Furry Gang just in this last sequence.
The camo death there previously, which I started to get a bit hyped up around, thinking it was the triple kill flank. The reaction from Furry Gang to just shut that down like that was excellent. They are absolutely dialed in to be able to react to the comms like that and just evaporate the player behind them. And that's why we're tied up here. But James, you got to think, if you're playing that locked in and you're just keeping up, how long can you keep that up, and can you make it into the late 40s like this and then pull ahead at the end? Because we've seen many Slayer games where this happens. I'm thinking of when people are getting Shopify. This happens, we're equal all the way, and then we hit that 38 mark, and then one team just pulls ahead because the gas in the tank runs out for the team in the trailer.
Yeah, the comms start to break down, like the positioning starts to get a little weird, and the mains is going to find a great neighbor trade, and then there's going to be 3 people trying to peek Snipe Drone and Sticker. Nades starting to come through. Snipe Drone meleeing the air on a little bit of a solo mish. But the trade, or at least, oh my god, oh, he got team naded.
Double
Oh,
kill.
he's found a double kill as well. It's actually a 2-for-2 trade, but that was a really unfortunate push timing from Suspense right there. Ran into his own teammate's plasma. Easiest kill of Snipe Drone's life. Yeah, 33-33. And yeah, this is getting a bit tense now.
Ooh. That was a huge pickup. Off screen, we could see the pinch. You still see the aftermath of that fight with Shad and Suspense fighting here. Red gun may be up soon. We've not seen. Oh no, it's in pocket. Just ignore me. It's in. It's got it in the pocket. It's just keeping it safe, keeping it warm. But the camo here again. We've seen one on each team so far, I believe. This is going to be the next one here. This is pivotal. Cammy had it before, and then Sticker got it after that and lost it as well. So can someone pick that up and make use of it? Neither team being able to do so far. 2 players down for Fries in the bag gives Furry Gang the space to have it. I think Suspense has the camo. He just popped it. 45 seconds of time here. He's got the game in his hands. He needs to stay alive. The team needs to help him. And then he can go and get that info and get them the lead.
Yeah, Mo's gonna be there. Or maybe if he'd like shot the nade. Mo's gonna come up, be on the ATMs. Should be a back smack. Oh my god. Does manage to dodge the spike nade. Trying to get the bounce. Doesn't quite. Gonna lay some damage onto Shad. Sticker trying to watch, but a 2-kill lead for Fries in the bag now. And you talked about kind of how it ends with games and one team pulling away. Snipe Drone should be able to find this, and does. 44-43. It's getting real damn close now. Oh, And I'm not sure that was a good push from Sticker. It was just in no man's land against like 2 or 3 players. Shad trying to look out Pink Street, see what he can find. You can see Suspense down there as well, just trying to hide away, get some shields back, but you can see how much this is slowed down. See how tense this is. No one really wants to push. Mo's there, taking some damage. Sticker's going to be on the B stairs. Shad goes down as well, 45 to 44. You can see Mo's there as well. He's got flanked on, but he's got some cover. It will be a 2-for-1 trade. And now Furry Gang, 2 in the lead. Make it 1 as Shad finds a great nade onto Suspense. Shad infamously in Commando Alley right now. Sticker should be taken down in the backhand. Will 48-48. So close between these two teams. TK2 finding one, gets the assist, is going to shoot the body at 49-48. What a trooper, it's done! Furry Gang find the 50th. And oh my god, that was the closest Slayer all the way through until finally Furry Gang found 2 kills at the end.
Man, I was trying to make sense of that as you were giving that absolutely epic coverage of what was going on towards the end, and it just felt like it devolved into a bit of a free-for-all. Like, there wasn't really any rhyme or reason. Like, players would just kind of clean up and find each other, and it just... And just say how they managed to get it towards the end. That's going to be one for the VOD review, because the angles that we saw there, it was just a free-for-all. Look at this Suspense with the 16 kills and 10 assists. 50% kill participation for his team in a match like that, of that intensity. What a game for him there.
Yeah, that was absolutely nuts. And like I said, I don't think a team... I think there was a 1 point Fries in the bag had maybe like a 4 or 5 kill lead. And then like that sequence where Furry Gang would just like bam, 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 got them all back like right instantly as well. But yeah, jeez, like so close right to the end. And look, didn't I say, right? Like, all the first games have been blowouts, but the Slayers have been, like, really good to watch, at least in the first and this series. But yeah, that was super unfortunate push, like, running into, like, your own team's Plasma Nade, and Sticker just got in an awkward spot at one point, and both teams were not perfect throughout, but, jeez, made one hell of a finish. Like, this as well with the cover, like, the kind of 2-for-1 there. It's actually it is a 2-for-1. Mo's getting taken down. Suspense actually 5ing Sticker in the background. And then this as well. So he's trying not to like get caught by that player in Arcade. So he's trying to like drag Mo's towards him, right where he got crossfired. And then I think the last kill came out of Arcade. But yeah, we've guaranteed a CTF Agua and an oddball live fire, which is good for those people getting dropped. I can tell you. More oddballs.
I mean, I'm a fan of Solly Slayer. So I'd like a series. I'd like the last one to go the distance. I think we would all like that. But
yeah, of course you don't play. You don't play next week. Like, yeah.
No.
Unsurprisingly, I'm a happy man. Funny when you make the map pool. But yeah, it's I'm excited to see how this one goes. Like, super fast paced, of course. Like, and yeah, I'm kind of keen to see how both teams tackle each other after like 2 really good kind of maps, and yeah, probably 4-0. Not really the tail of the tape. Maybe like 4-1, 4-2 at a stretch, but yeah, now is where Furry Gang need to show that they have OBJ efficiency as well.
100%. I mean,
that's not a good start.
No. Oh, and then they lose the camo too.
Yeah.
Shad's not going to waste any time. It's the run that you know and love. G-slide down the stairs, up into the util and across. Teammates will be waiting to receive spawners from the fridge side. If Furry Gang are not careful here, they could get rotated from fridge and another run could go. Snipe Drone is ready to receive, but his 2 teammates have gone down off screen. But it's 2v2 with Furry Gang taking the aggression, but they're going to give the spawns on util side back to Fries in the bag, which means they'll get top mid.
Yeah, another flag being run as well by Snipe Drone. I was going to say, he hasn't died yet, but of course, when you run a flag, things get pretty treacherous. Stick it. Gonna try and run away. They're gonna have to go back in for this flag, but it looks like the flag will get returned unless something absolutely insane happens. Suspense and Shad gonna trade. It looks like the snipe drone is one shot. Mo's gonna jump in as well. Oh, he's never gonna survive that. But that was an insane little 360.
That was some nice movement there and awareness from the mains trying to stay alive in the back of that base. Very good. Not really much else you can do when you get a plasma to the face. We're a good play nonetheless. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you get got. And we're playing for top mid control again here, James. Obviously pushing through the util for the teams to get that run, get the enemy team spawning in that fridge, and it's just this lockdown that you need around that shrooms area. You cannot be losing that side of your base. You've got to hold it. Because otherwise, there's that red, as we've just seen there, that flag, that fries in the bag flag, that's going to start moving through the util, and once you get on the G side, it starts to get a little scary, and you've got to hope for the fridge spawn crossfire. Snipe drone's going to come up in fridge, and they're going to try and crossfire down, but 3 of his teammates are now currently down, and this flag is making its way to equal out this game.
Yeah, nothing worse than a big old red flag. If you are the furry gang, seeing a red flag run away. However, they just do instantly pull another flag. Shad going to be found into a corner. Cammy should be able to take him out, and does. Oh, go on, son.
You know you want it.
Yeah, you know you want it. That was really nice, that thrust, and then the final bullet through the head as well. Flag is going to go back, so made it to about front base and no more. Cammy actually doing this, like, kind of really weird flank, but actually both of their teammates are dead, so it's less a flank and more just like they're just getting weird with the spawns. Flag is there. Snipe drone just trying to find literally anyone to deal damage to, but Nomains and Suspense are still there.
They were waiting for that play. Snipe drone was waiting for his teammates to bait a fight and get ahead so he could run the flag as the spawners came in there, but it didn't work out as they planned. Crossfire onto the base was a good idea, but it sounds like this might have been a really costly decision because they had 3 players down there and Suspense has made off with the flag.
Yeah, made off like an absolute bandit. 3 dead again, and I don't think there's any stopping this flag going in. And there will not be Furry Gang with a 2-1 lead. But the important thing to remember, 8 minutes on the clock. Plenty of time. So 3 flags in the first third. I mean, imagine 9 flags at the end of this game. That would be kind of insane. Shad gonna go 1 shot. Get into the util as well. Nothing he can do to push. Mo's gonna get taken out with the assist of a grenade. Suspense gonna find that trade. Shad gonna be moving forward. Nomains, yeah, he's no longer gonna be living. 2 dead, and this flag cap is also stalled. So, Rise in the bag, having to play an insane amount of defense considering Furry Gang have pulled the flag 4 times.
Yeah. This has been a super aggressive game for both teams. They're waiting for that moment, and it looks like one's come up. That's 4 down for Furry Gang as they start to respawn in fridge. The crossfire here, you got to be really careful. Sticker decides to go for the jump and survives. But the counter on top mid across is going to be here. Someone's going to have to look out for him, and it looks like Shad is doing exactly that. And James, we're all tied up. It's 2-2 with 7 minutes left.
Yeah, it looks like Mo's found a single, if not a double kill right there as well. Fade away. Cammy actually finds him. The jump to fade away actually hurt him because he couldn't shoot through the door. Suspense, last one left alive for Furry Gang. It's a 2v1 on the map. Shad once again going to pick up the camo. Now they're going to try and work out where these Furry Gang players are. The backsmack going to come...
What? Crashed?
What?
I think he crashed.
What? Where did he go?
I don't know. Where did he go? Can we get a replay on that?
That is insane. What the hell? What?
Hello?
He ended up like top mid? He ended up
Matty's
like...
just confused as well.
What? Bro, I've seen some crazy stuff. I'm not sure I've seen that before.
He went through the map.
Yeah, he just G-slid through the map. He ended up like
what?
top mid or something, right? Like, what the hell? Man ended up like P2 from P1 without doing anything.
I don't think a mod review would help explain that.
No, I want to see it in theatre though. Like, so someone's got to go back into the theatre and have a look at that one because that is busted as hell. What the hell? Well, at least 700 people watched that, so I don't feel like I'm, you know, going crazy.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what? Because I thought he just, anyway, I just thought he disappeared, but like, what? The chat reaction was great. Mate, it's like loads of question marks, and then Kim's also like, yeah, my reaction too. My reaction too. It's been an interesting night. We've had rubber bullets out the commando, and then now, you know, the QT's on this map, and you know, I didn't know that.
Jeez, mate, that was actual insanity right there.
7 down. The man finds himself the only man.
Yeah, and the main's just all by himself. Just running around. Just, oh, it's one of those, it's definitely one of those, like, Dishonored moments where if you've ever played that game where you can just, like, teleport yourself up or down. Like, just, and he's gone. Push coming in here. Oh, look at this 3-man push. Shad. You actually seen the mains, like, trying to anticipate where they're coming from, but he does get shot in the back by Mose. Snipe drone takes down one as well. And Finnet. Did he look like he was that a slide, or did he just run really fast? Bro, I'm not even sure what's going on anymore. How is that not a back smack? Are we joking? Bro, like, everyone's getting scammed right now. I've never seen so many people get scammed in the same map.
Double kill.
Yeah. The camo... Is that snipe shot with the camo over there? I was talking about, you know, need that to be picked up. 1 player down for fries in the bag means the push is going to be stopped for a second. The mains comes in to help, but I'm liking this team fire from Furry Gang. They're not afraid to send their players together to clear out that util area, which is what they need. You've got to balance that with the control at the other side of the map as well. Mose being the stopping force for them to get over. 2 players do go down for them here. And Sticker living up's good. So the coverage from both teams is good here. They are prioritising that util side of the map, as you would expect, but we've got to look for those wraparounds. We've seen a lot of support from teammates, great Ned, from teammates here moving around to stop pushes in that area. But look, Fries in the bag is going for the cheeky flagpole, the jump from the other side, but Mose finds himself definitely sent back to the respawn. You've got to time those right, and there was too many players alive on Furry Gang there. He was hopeful, but the timing wasn't there.
Yeah, exactly. Finnis is going to find a beautiful double kill. Flags out as well. It's actually a flag off briefly. Tries to go for a little more than that. And Cammy, having to try and get this done with no shields, is going to come back through. There's going to be a lot of fire going down, though. 4 members of Fries in the bag just watching it. I've got to try and get this flag in. He's got to try and have some space, and he will put it in as well. 3-2 with 3 minutes left. And Furry Gang, they will take the lead. Oh, and Snipe Drone finds a beautiful double. 3 dead for Furry Gang, and this might just be a counter cap right back at you.
Yeah, they had to spend a lot of resources to lock that flag in to get the 3-2, and you know, when you do that, you do open yourself up to some counter cap if you've got to go back across your line and you're not holding. So we are immediately tied once again with 2.5 minutes left. Camo is up in 20. This position from Sticker, though, getting the cross as Furry Gang tried to take the util, that's going to give them the space to set up for this camo, and they're checking out who is where. This is really risky, just standing there. They must have comms to know that all of Furry Gang are on their side of the map, and that's going to open up this camo. They've got the crossfire on top mid, James. This could be really dangerous.
Yeah, Sticker gonna have to try and find that cleanup, and he will onto the mains. 2 minutes left. Camo is up. Is that a stick? Oh, that was so nice as well. 3 dead for Furry Gang. Should be a pretty free camo. It is going to be Shad once again who finds it. Although Suspense absolutely knew that he got it. Just trying to work out where that camo player is. You can see the ping starting to come out. Just ping the camo player, why don't you? Oh my god, he actually found that kill. Oh, the thrust use was insane. He is going to find the trade onto Snipe Drone as well, even though he goes down. And Shad with this camo. Ooh, risky business. He's going to pull. I actually don't know where he is, but oh, he gets pipped. That's crazy.
A for effort.
A for effort. F for execution. Speaking of, Furry Gang, 3 dead. and Fries in the bag, also been there, just 2 F teams, are going to be running this flag, and this could be the winning flag with 53 seconds to go.
There are a lot of players going down, and you can see all the red pips flying across the map to get that return. You cannot desperate the flag here, but Shad knows he might be able to get a touch because they left it. And he does with getting the trade there, so that was huge. They may live to regret that, just letting him run bottom mid like that. Look, 3 are dead. James, I think you're on something here.
That's going to go in. This is going to go in, and Fries in the bag. 4-3 up with 25 seconds. And if you're Fairy Gang, there is one option, and that is fly, you fools, and try to get into that base as quickly as you can. Shad is down. Mose on the crossfire is going to find Cammy, but will he get taken out? No, he does find Snipe Drone, gets one as well. 10 seconds to go, 3 dead. The mains is not going to be able to get this flag. He gets naded. That's done and dusted. And that is one hell of a CTF Aqua map, and that is why I love this map so much, because what a game that was.
Yeah, that was super back and forth there. That last moment of the Shad going down, touching that flag, they just left it wide open. Like, the play is never to desperate return the flag. You've got, like, you can play the Slayer on the return, but he just spotted that moment, that opportunity to touch it, and that's what kept it there. It would have almost got returned. The enemy player died, and then they just ran it in. So, great opportunity spotting from him. Unfortunately, not covering the flag fully for Fairy Gang. But this scoreboard, James, what do you notice?
I noticed that there were a lot of assists on the side of Fries in the bag, but the kills look pretty similar.
Yeah. And the game was...
Yeah. I think, in fact, I think Fries in the bag had about, like, what, 4 more?
Yeah, Snipe Drone.
5 more? Yes.
Yeah, this man, the dude.
Why did he ever leave? Why did he ever leave?
That is a force in this game. The 13.3 KDA, the 27 kills, 13 assists, 40 kills he was part of. The highest in the lobby by 4, I believe. I need to stop doing caster maths, man. Suspense being the second highest with 36.
Stop. Just stop.
So here we are. Are we getting a game 5? That's the question. Are you getting your drop side work, strap in, sod ball live fire?
I don't know.
We'll be here for a while, I think.
Yeah, this has been like, apart from that, like, that's the point. Like, the game 1 was so not close, but actually, like, game 2 and 3 have been so close that it's hard to tell what's going to happen in this one.
It is. We've seen both teams play very well, objectively and Slayer. That first game was a big lockout, and to say how the second and third game have gone, you know, props to is it Furry Gang? Why am I like can't think what they're called? Snipe Drone, hello. Knock knock.
Yeah. Sometimes the dude just doesn't want to play, you know. The dude does not concern himself with things like playing the game.
Let's see what happened there. Nice shot though. The thing is here, right, is Oddball is about making those intelligent rotations and also playing the ball when required. And we've seen Fries in the bag be very good at looping around and preventing players from being made. Can they do that here to win the game? It's very early in the round. Fade away is nice, but they've got 3 down here. So we'll have to see how Aquarius and Streets transfers to this map, because live fire is a little bit bigger. You need a bit more time and a bit more preparation to get things done.
Enemy has the ball.
16 to zip for Furry Gang, and they have the ball, although they are having to play it. It will be, I was going to say, it might have been a very delayed triple kill, but Snipe Drone is going to take that over. Just literally sticker flying at people right now. Oh my god, hits the body shot as well. Snipe Drone with the cleanup. There is going to be... Oh, suspense with no shields. Does manage to get away. Now it's sticker on watch, and yeah, probably. Look, they're all scary, but maybe is it safe to say the least scary with the sniper? I don't even know. Like, least scary is like they're all absolutely ridiculous, but
Double kill.
Yeah, I don't know. He looks pretty good there. Is there a weak link in this team?
It's definitely not Sticker at 6 and 2.
No.
We'll say that much. But I like this rotation. They're getting ready to receive these players coming through from bottom mid here. Maybe slipping through slightly there, Sticker. Unexpected, but it's 4v2 on the map right now here. They have time to move and react to the spawns that are coming in. Ball dead on the floor, though. Means there is some space, but it's so far away from Camo, James. Both teams are going to have to make a decision here.
Yeah, Furry Gang. Oh. Look, using a commando just gets you killed. That's what I'm seeing. 40 seconds and counting for the Furry Gang. Might have to go play this towards B, and it actually won't even get around the corner. We'll roll out the double doors, Finners. We'll get shot from 2 places. I was going to say, Moses on Goose Alert, and then he just finds 2 kills. Cammy. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. If he'd got that kill... Deary me. Deary me. Mate, that was insane, actually. Even though he didn't get that kill, that was still an insane play. Like, to play the ball and then QT back. Oof. I don't know about you, Adam, but I've noticed, like, the... Oh! Okay. Good night. Thanks for coming. I was going to say, I don't know about you, but I see the movement tech. I think the movement tech in 2026 is, like, massively improved. I don't know.
Yeah. You see a lot of players really taking advantage of G-slides. But
oh my god, he's actually done him twice. Oh.
The sprint strafing as well.
Yeah.
Has become very common.
Shad just respawned and got another bullet to the brain, like rinse and repeat.
Killing spree.
Deary me. Sorry, continue.
No, just the comment about movement tech. Like, we see so many players using the... That is a sad end to what was a very good run on the sniper from Finners there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sprint strafe has become very popular among players here. Spence has been doing that quite a lot. He's been going through, kind of really feeling himself right now.
I mean, Shad's also 2 and 10, so...
Yeah.
Letting him know.
Yeah, curb slides and other things have become much more common, but they've actually become easier. I don't know if you remember, but there were some patches that changed the way that the game kind of worked, and as time's gone on, curb sliding has actually become easier. I can't remember the exact reason why, but they have changed how things work as the lifespan of Infinite has gone on, and I think the reason why it's becoming more prevalent is, yeah, people have more time, they're getting better at the game, but also just the way the game has changed. It's making it easier to incorporate these things into a player's kind of repertoire of what they can do.
Maybe it's me, but like, Halo 7 needs to bring back the skill gap.
Perfect.
Yeah.
4 dead for Furry Gang as well, speaking of skill gap. Camo coming up as well. Finn is going to chow Shad. He's going to get taken down by Sticker. Shad doesn't get away. Ragdolls away. Nemains goes down as well, but yeah, you got to bring back the skill. That's a skill gap as well.
His grenade touched the stone.
Yeah. Random geometry almost getting you killed.
Yeah. I think, we know Infinite's very much like a solved game at this point, apart from when a new map comes in and then it takes the teams a few weeks to figure it out. The meta of maps doesn't change too often. There was kind of that time where people did work out how to trick jump, like across Aquarius and stuff, with the wall slides. But that was a very brief period in time, and for the most part, most maps are solved here. This is a good hold in A from Furry Gang. I must say, we've been talking a lot this round, but props to Furry Gang here. The loss on Aquarius definitely would have hit the mental. 30 seconds out towards the end, and you lose the game to be down 2-1 in the series. But look at the hold they've had here. They've got a lot of time. They've got 3 or 4 attempts to get this ball here from Shad, and the rest of Fry's in the bag. And the first player goes down, and that's 2.
It doesn't play. Oh no.
Played.
Wait, hold on. Now they've just let them play it though. And Snipe Drone will clamor, but actually this might have been a much easier play. Just grab the ball, mate. Yeah, now he's just getting shot from both sides. That's going to be a death. Shad finds one. 1:30 left on the clock. But yeah, Shad finding a double and just 3 dead again. It's probably about to be 4 dead, but yeah, I don't know about that one. Do you grab the ball and try to play it back towards teammates? I don't know.
Yeah. Halo 5, you could throw the ball, couldn't you? If I recall. Could you?
Don't Don't ask me, mate. I never
I'm a
played
tripper.
5.
I feel like you could throw it. Maybe not in ranks. I can't remember. It's been such a long time. But Finners has found himself a last player alive twice, and it looks like Fries in the Bag have the opportunity to steal this from right under Furry Gang's nose, man. It was 96 to 52. And here we are at this point because they chose not to pick up the ball, and you can't just go for pushes like that. And they're kicking themselves right now, James, because it could have been a 1-0, and instead, Fries in the Bag do the unthinkable here, and they just pull the rug out from under Furry Gang's feet when they thought they had the round. That is going to sting after Aquarius.
Yeah, like, you gotta, like, you have to be better than that. Like, you're right. Like, I think that there's a couple of misplays that I think about. Is like, you allowed Snipe Drone to play the ball when you had him in like a 2v1, and if you had not just let him like throw it out the back, you would have won. And then the main's just like running past the ball. Like, if he had got that ball, turn around and kind of run the exact way that Snipe Drone did, as he gets blasted by suspense, then like they also could have won, or like he would have got away from Shad. Like, I felt like they unnecessarily challenged, and then Suspense went in with no shields, and then he died, and then like it was just a absolute bloody disaster class. But yeah, like that's where I think that went wrong. Like in at least 2 places there.
Incoming.
But yeah, TK2 with the camo now, Adam, and let's see what they can do for this round.
I like the space and info finding here with the camo, but he's very far away from any of the action. Though going for Shad is the right play, Snipe Drone finds himself the only man alive as well. So Furry Gang doing the right stuff from a macro standpoint here, getting the sniper out of their hands, getting the camo to get the info. But they don't have boots on the ground here, James, so they're very limited in how aggressive they can play. And when one player has camo, that just left one player to do anything, and that is a lot of wasted time. But they've capitalized on it, and the ball resets because of course it does.
Yeah.
They had 4 players momentarily down, so the choice of hold here is really important. The indecision, we can see the location of Fries in the back. C was the optimal choice there, but I wonder what information Furry Gang had in that moment. And there's just a little bit of indecision here. They're caught in the choke point. They have to get out here. They cannot stay in this location for this long.
Yeah, Furry Gang, another good start to a round though. Like another round where they've got a lot of time on the ball. Sticker finds the stick, and the other one. Oh my god. Okay. I probably would have woken my kid up if he'd actually managed to stick that, because that was absolutely bananas. That he almost got it through there. Oh my days. Like, he finds a stick. Imagine finding another stick, like, literally straight afterwards as well. Lordy.
That would have been very interesting, to say the least, getting a stick like that. But we're here again, so Furry Gang with the early lead again. With the camo again. The sniper's up soon. Where, you know, when we're playing like this, like, we have to be methodical. The round slipped through their fingers last time, and 3 of them go down and they lose a camo here, James, and I'm thinking, like, they're getting time here, but there is definitely some unforced errors going on here where they have the toys and they're feeling too confident in those moments, and they're not in a position to play like that. I want to see some more reserved and calculated movement from Furry Gang here, despite the fact they're ahead. Now 4 are dead, now they set up, they've got time. Moses is going to be alone for 5 seconds or so. This preemptive movement is good, and it's going to lock them out and push to the top. This is where they get the lead really heavily in this round.
Yeah, and again, it's another round. Ooh,
Oh!
Okay. Good night. Thanks for coming. It's another looking round where they have to kind of, you know, stick with this huge setup, and actually, they're just finding so many dead.
No scope.
Mate, there's walking it in, and then there's just literally point blanking him. Oh my god. Look, if you don't want to miss, that's how you do it. You just walk it in. Oh, that's a body shot as well, right? Damn. Ball is going to get played, nades are going to come out, Finners is going to get taken down with the last shot, and the main's the last one left alive, but 73 to 16. Surely Fries in the Bag don't just do it from here.
They did a 50-point deficit last round. It's not over till it's over. There's plenty of round left. Obviously, the clock being frozen when the oddball is not on the ground. would think at this point the amount of error time that Furry Gang now has, this is 2 or 3 attempts at a push and Shad is last man alive. This is a good cut-off of his rotation. They're pinching him really well here. His team's going to spawn on mud, so that gives them time. He cannot get someone. They cannot let him trade out here. That'd be insane. Good. And then the team comes in from the back, so they need to prep. And the push, they don't waste any time. Mose was right on them there, and 2 go down. So Fairy Gang struggling to find the space and time here to get the ball rolling again. Stuck on 77 still, despite having the ball there for a good 10 seconds or so. So Fries in the bag are now catching up, and the camo's coming up too, and they're all on sandbags. This push may decide the round. This is a very important moment.
Yeah, sticker. It just feels like deja vu. Like, with Fries in the bag just finding like a massive set. Here it is, it's going to be... Oh, he's actually moved the camo. He finds a double kill on the camo, takes down... The oddball gets dropped, and now Fries in the bag again have the oddball. Although it is going to be a stick and a 2 kills with nades. 2 minutes to go, 79 to 55. And... Oh no. Not like this. They will both survive.
Oh, this is big.
Sniper about to be up as well. Ball reset. Actually, probably helps Fairy Gang that it reset. I would say. Yeah, 80 to 55. Sorry, go on.
No, this is super scrappy, and I feel like Fairy Gang are kind of hesitant to pick up the ball because they're not sure where Fries in the bag are going to be, but they can momentarily choose to pick up the ball. There's been lots of moments where they could have got 5 or 6 points and done nothing, and then the ball's reset. I think that's happened 3 times. Like, this is slipping through their fingers here. Like, slowly but surely, Fries in the bag are closing that 50-point deficit, now on 22, with a minute left. So they've done 22 points in a minute's worth of game time here. This is starting to look dangerous because the Fairy Gang players are dropping 1 by 1. And Sticker's got the sniper in his back pocket, so his teammates are going to help him out here. And I'm just kind of left wondering, how did we end up here where we're so hesitant to just finish the round?
Yeah, I don't know, like... I really...
No scope.
Right, like, people are just walking it in with the snipe so far at the moment. The main does find Sticker, but you're right, like, again, like, 2 set up on this ball. Snipe drone will actually get taken down. Shad is there for the trade, doesn't have the bullets for this fight. Actually, doesn't even matter. Does he get an assist? Oh, they're just going in 1 by 1. Like, what are they doing?
Frustration.
God. This is actually, like, really frustrating to watch. Like, I don't get it. Like, they've had, like, these incredible leads. It was, like, 80 to 15. Now they're just going to try and play time, I think. With 20 seconds to go. 4 dead for Fairy Gang. This is just over. Like, it's easier to just grab the ball at this rate, but... Yeah, I don't really understand what happened there. Like, twice Fairy Gang have just, like, basically surrendered a round they were in complete control of.
Yeah, and I think the important thing to talk about here is, yeah, like, Fries in the bag definitely... Fairy Gang definitely had the opportunity to get the scrappy time, and perhaps they might have even won the round. It's hard to say, but I noticed at least 5 or 6... through the game, 5 or 6 instances of where they could have got 6 or 7 seconds there, and that could have taken them over the line. So, Fries in the bag, getting themselves to that, you know, they don't have to play next week. They can kick back, watch the other teams duke it out, and, you know, GG's to them, 3-1. Straight through.
Yeah. Yeah, 31 kills for Cammy. Not enough. A 33 kill performance from Snipe Drone. Bro, like, I don't know where that guy was hiding, but dearie me. He's definitely still out there practicing, because he has not lost a step whatsoever. But yeah, just... Oh, man, it's so frustrating to watch. Like, it'll be one that they go back through the VOD, of course, like, to have a look at, but bro, like, you should have just won that game. Like, it should be 2-0 Fairy Gang. We should be going to a game 5. Like, I feel robbed. Been scammed.
And, you know, if Fairy Gang are wanting to, you know, take this you know, if I'm not sure if this team is competing in the DreamHack Atlanta stuff. I've not been keeping up with that. Let's do a bit of research. But like, if this team is staying together, you got to go back and VOD review like all the times you're not taking the objective time. But counter to that though, Fries in the bag. Let's not forget they are a really strong team. So I can sit here and slam players about their oddball play that are vastly better than me on paper. I still think there was room for improvement, and I think Fries in the Bag really capitalized on that kind of rush, that hesitation that we were talking about, that one by one towards the end of the game, and they kind of just played really clinical Halo, taking no risks because Fairy Gang were just so desperate to finish the game.
Yeah, I'm just kind of lost, like, what happened. Yeah, also, like, just like, and then gave him the old. That's when he was like 2-10 as well.
Yeah.
But that also confused me because, like, look at the score, like, both times. Like,
yeah,
they were just in such control, and then they make an absolute meal of it. Like, I think this is the play. Yeah, this is the play here. Like, this ball doesn't play. Finners doesn't choose to go for Snipe Drone, even though he's at full shields. Snipe Drone plays the ball, Nemains makes like a bad choice, and then it's just like done. And that just...
He actually... Yeah. So, sorry to cut you off there. But when you take the ball back B, and you're on the ledge there, and you kind of run and clamber cancel behind the ledge, that is easily 4 seconds. And if it hits, it's easily 3. So...
Yeah.
Just plain chicken.
Yeah. Like, pull. But again, like, the thing that I also don't get here is, like, Fairy Gang lost round 1 in back A and then choose to put the ball into back A again.
Yeah. We didn't see any tower
like,
play from either team.
No.
Really.
Thanks for coming. Yeah, I feel like they just kind of like just goofed it like twice, and that's like really annoying. It's like they basically put themselves in a spot to lose instead of win, and just a few misplays, and you give it was like 160 to 40 from like winning position. Like basically each round was like 80 to 30, and then like 80 to 12, and then like you lost both times.
Yeah.
Like,
it's a tough pill to swallow. Like, if you're on the side of Fairy Gang, like, obviously they're 2-1, so they're far from over. Far from over.
no, yeah.
They will definitely win another series. But looking at the bracket
Apparently
here,
we have 4-1 in a BO5.
Interesting. Well, I mean, we're still waiting for some results, right? Like being City, Zach, Codeine, Purple Socks, basically that's not finished yet. But we had Fries in the Bag on stream 3-1.
Oh no, Bean City got a 3-0.
Oh, okay, so that's okay. But
yeah.
Interesting. Fries in the Bag go through. Who was the other? We had 2 teams that were on the top bracket, did we not? So who is the other?
Yeah, it's Bean City.
Ah, right.
Yeah, which is like Mighties and SLG and Bastos and Zoma, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
Zach and Coding, some of the names there, some of the names there, they're players that, you know, you would expect to get into this 3rd round of the Swiss. So perhaps for them, they will be looking at going, I believe, probably against Fairy Gang next week, right? Because they'll be 2-1. Both of them will be 2-1.
Yeah, but there'll be some other 2-1. So there'll be some stuff to work out in the back end, don't worry.
That's lots of fun for you.
Yes, I will have to do some fiddling. It looks like it's like Fairy Gang, Stephen Bunting Fan Club, Chupacabra, and Zach and Codeine, who will all be like 2-1. So, yeah, they'll be. We'll make it work. There's some shenanigans I got to do in the background to get it sorted, which will be super fun for me. But yeah, guys, speaking of super fun, that is going to wrap us up for today. 3 rounds of Swiss done and dusted. We will be back next Friday for the final 2 rounds to see which 8 teams will qualify for the championship bracket. 2 are in, 6 more to go, and that is going to be an absolutely banger stream. So you will not want to miss it. Another Warthog skin next week. We're going to go raid someone who hopefully also has drops. We will see. But yeah, guys, I've been Captain James Force. This has been Van Adam. We've seen some very weird, and wonderful things today. So take a look at the replays, and we will catch you next time. Peace out.
This feels a little too perfect how we are now. You think I throw a little caution, but I don't want this to change. Been waiting too long for a moment like this. Said that you only better off with me. The kind of feeling I can't explain. Like how it feels drenched in the moonlight. Like how it feels under the stars. I step out of bounds with our own plight. I push towards the peace in the heart. If it rains down all on us, drown out the noise, and I'll trust the mirror on the wall. Is it better watch me fall? You're not in pieces. Can you see me bleeding? Mirror, mirror, tell me please if these broken memories are enough to break free. Will it take just
Overkill.
each day I'm moving along with what fits best for
Killing spree.
taking me forward and back. It all I know still leads right through to the start of the end where the path can't chase
Double
us.
kill.
You should stay for a while, disregard all the mess. If it's you and I will be okay. Like how it feels drenched in the moonlight. Like how it feels under the stars. I step out of bounds with our own plight. I push towards the peace
Double
If
kill.
these broken memories are enough to break free, will it fix us slowly?
Double kill.
I've been in the good times already. You can see it on my face. I know. No more racing. We got it.
Double kill.
And you know I'm feeling good like that. So what you gonna do?
Perfect. Reversal.
And I
Killing
can't stop
spree.
thinking about you. But what you gonna do? And you know I'm feeling good like that. So what you gonna do? And I can't stop thinking about
Double
you.
kill.
What you gonna do?
Snipe.
What you gonna do? I've been in the good times already.
Double
You can
kill.
see it on my face. I know. No more racing. We got it. We could reach it. Yeah, we got it. I'm feeling good like
Double kill. Triple kill.
and I can't stop thinking about you.
Double kill.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Snipe. 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 Killing spree.
Kiss me like citrus and fern, burning sunset. Too shy to call you alive when you said you need me. In a week from now, I'll be trying not to call you. Talking myself down, explaining that there's no use. Ooh, hold myself trying. You're gonna help me to kiss and tell me to go soon. You're gonna help me You're gonna help me
Double kill. Triple kill. Double kill. Killing spree. Double kill. Double kill.
I feel like I've got such sad eyes, looking so pathetic. Anxiety sun scraping against my necklace. In an hour from now, I'll be trying not to call you. Talking myself down, explaining that there's no use.
Double kill.
Ooh, I'm gonna hurt myself trying. You're gonna help me to kiss and tell me to go soon. You're gonna help me to
kill.